It's a movie. I hope somebody film it. Me tell them already say the Chris can't pull up. Me tell them Chris so the Chris can't pull up. Big tune a beat out hard and pull up. We are the life of the party. Yeah. The life of the party.
Gotta say shout out to everybody that's the life of the party. If you're the life of the party, this one is for you.
The life of the party. Yeah. We love the party.
And we're dedicating this one to all the ladies on the Facebook Live right now. Ladies, good morning to you.
Music is me liquor. When I hear soca, I get drunk quicker. Reading people and liquor, nothing could be sweeter. I catch the vibe, music got me feeling nice. It's a soca affair, plenty woman and rum in here. The man them looking nice, bartender mixing right. Music music hit me, I fly like kite, so high. I catch it, I catch it. The rhythm hit me, I'm feeling tipsy. I catch it, I catch it. The vibe is nice and I feel like singing. Hands up in the air. Wind up like you don't care. Hands up in the air. Stand up and you don't care.
Get on board with the Boom Soca team on Flight 1069.
This one definitely bringing back some memories, boy. Some real good memories with this one. I see you smiling, Shady. For you too, right? Right? You used to do the dance all the time.
To celebrate. This is not Hollywood. No, we don't come out to pose. We just party with no restraint. From pillar to post, I just party the most. I behave in the worst. My conduct is so gross. From the time that I wake, I'm ready to bust the gate. You just get mash up again. Top over the morning. Show them how we just jump up. Show them how we just free up. Good morning. Show them how we just jump up. Show them how we just free up. Right now let me start the drinking, start the pumping, start the venting. Right now let me start the drinking, start the pumping, start the lighting. Right now let me start the drinking, start the pumping, start the venting. Right now let me start the right now raise up your glasses now.
I said cheers to all the fans of soca. Turn the music loud, real loud. Make sure your glass have beers. Hey. And if some fall over, share it with this crowd. Hey. Foreigners and locals at the same time. Everybody raise your glasses with mine. All promoters, every artist, this one for the crowd around them parties up. Hey, let me give them one now. Just show me your glass high. Cheers, everybody show me your glass high. Cheers, take a drink with someone we pass by. Cheers, even for the fans that we can't fly. Cheers, this is for the soca fans. Hands up, hands up, hands up. Every soca fan, hands up, hands up, hands up. All the soca fans, hands up, hands up, hands up.
Destination Business with the Boom Soca team.
way is my home. This way is my home. So come and jump in my house if you want. Get on bad in here if you want. You could hook up your foot on couch if you want. Cause mi casa is su casa. Come let me chat to soca. She causing a scene outdoors, everybody watching we, all the in-laws. I don't want no problems, why you don't leave it? If this thing is love, then I really don't need it. I just want to join the line, drink a rum in paradise, have a good time with my friends, leave me, let me live my life. I want to hold on to girl and jam up the bumper. I just want to have some fun, but this girl is thunder. She have we business out on the road. All we business out on the road. Watch out, she business out on the road. All we business out on the road. Oh, oh.
If you whine on me, you cannot tell nobody. This is between you and me. Keep the vibes that you're bringing on me.
Bring it that way.
Hold me bumper, walk it on me. Keep the timing, juke it on me. Hook me tight and walk it. You roll up on me like you do have a girl. Trying to tip a wine like a criminal.
No girl, I come here alone. I ain't breaking no code. No other girl in my zone. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Girl, where you feel like I can make you feel. We could jam down whole night. Oh,
like your headlights, how you moving so high. Take it on and go with the flow.
done the chat, bend your back and wine. Go for that, give me that one time. Give me that, give me that, give me, give me, give me. Jack, you look so fine, belly flat and nice. Go for that, give me that one time. Give me that, give me that, girl, give me, give me, give me, give me.
If I could count every grain of sand on the beach, wouldn't be more than every waving hand in the street. Yeah. Please pardon me if I don't know your name, but I know the face. Last time I saw you, you was in the middle jumping up, having a time. I could see you winding up that waist from miles away. On a truck singing a song, you know every line to it. And I can hear you when you call. Hey, I may not remember your name, but trust me, I know the face. I know the face. Hey, I may not remember your name, but trust me, I know the face. I know the face. Hey, you look familiar, I just can't tell you from where or when. All we is family, it don't matter. I know you're my friend. I forget your name along the way, okay? But just in case, I know the face.
Party on my mind, I'm ready to wine, I'm ready to break away. It's carnival time, so when you see me, just clear out the way. Don't care what nobody say, it's time to party. I am a fetologist, hey, hey, so only feta studying, hey, hey. Alcohol no more calling me, hey, hey. So tell them we jump in the party, jump up in the party, yeah. Whether rain or shine, party time is a time to.
And this is where we finish up Back to the Future with this one by Wizkid.
Yeah, I shop like a cutlass. On the road I get in on whatless. With the worst behavior.
Fetologists, gotta say big up to all the fetologists locked on right now.
If them say why not whining, me head done nice, cause watch I don't stumble in.
Like my DJ who over there whining, we're saying.
Got to take a wine on something. On my mind is only one thing. Party on my mind. I'm ready to wine. I'm ready to break away. It's carnival time. So when you see me, just clear out the way. Don't care what nobody say. It's time to party. I am a fetologist. Hey, hey. So only feta studying. Hey, hey. Alcohol no more calling me. Hey, hey. So tell them we jump in the party. Jump up in the party. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of Soca Team Boom, we would like to welcome you on board Flight 1069. Mission, St. Vincent and the Grenadines Carnival.
Yo, King Baba the Rum King, representing for Flight 1069, SVG, turn it up, man! What we tell them?
When I call, give me boom! It's your boy Lucky on Flight 106.9 with the Boom Soca Team.
Yo, it's Skilly on Flight 1069.
Boom, soca team, you know the vibe.
Late arrival, yo! It's a boy V Fresh Cut, Boom Soca Team on Flight 106.9.
The use of all electronic devices and social media networking related to Flight Soca 1069 are welcome. Catch us on Instagram, Boom 1069, and Facebook 1069 Boom. Once again, welcome on board and enjoy Flight 1069 with the Boom Soca Team.
Everything
Fancy Mouse with the Boom Soca Team.
Good morning, good morning. If you're just joining us, good morning to you. If you are with us since 6 a.m., good morning to you once again. If you are listening and you want to see what's going down in the studio, remember you can check us out on our social media platforms like Facebook. We are live right now. You can find us at Boom SVG 1069. Hop on over to Facebook. Let me say good morning to the Facebook family, the Boom Nation, who's locked on Facebook. Good morning. We love you. We're going to do a roll call very quickly. Remember, you can also link up with us on our station WhatsApp at 455-1069. You can also connect with us on our phone line at 451-1069. I see him being coming in there, and I hope he have some breakfast. You think he have some breakfast, Shady?
Yeah,
it ain't looking like he have any breakfast in his hand. Look empty, boy. Do you guys see the kind of things that I have to put up with in here? I don't get any love from my two guys. I don't get any food. Things hard. Listen, you can check out Pharmacy Plus today, where you can get your personal care items, your hair care items, your prescription, dental, over-the-counter, and medical supplies, and you can get those all at affordable prices. Check them out at their location on Egmont Street, opposite Home Collections. Pharmacy Plus is open from Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. and on Saturday from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. Check out Pharmacy Plus for supreme care and more. And here's something special for you. If you are a Flow customer, you can enjoy free data Sundays this month when you activate a 3, 7, or 30-day combo plan Monday through Saturday to enjoy free gigs of data to use as you want. So it's up to you how you're using your data. So make sure you top up at your nearest vendor, or you can do that online via www.topupflow.com and dial *129 #sign or pound to activate the plan that's right for you. Flow is keeping you connected. Before we jump out for our first break within this hour, I just want to quickly read something that I saw circulating on social media. It is a release from the Royal St. Vincent and the Grenadines Police Force. It says, missing person, Carlisle CJ Sutherland. There is a photo of Carlisle, so if you're listening right now, please go on Facebook. It's on most of the news sites, so that's Eyewitness. I see it on Searchlight as well. It's on St. Vincent. Any of them, you can go there and you can see this report for a missing person. His name is Carlisle CJ Sutherland. Date of birth, the 28th of the 1st month, 2002. Occupation, unemployed. Build slim, face round, lipstick. Address, Kane Hall. He's about 5 feet 7 inches. Complexion, fair skin, eyes brown. The Royal St. Vincent and the Grenadines Police Force is seeking the general public's assistance in locating Carlisle CJ Sutherland, a 20-year-old unemployed of Kane Hall. According to reports, Sutherland left home on Thursday, May 26, 2022 at 9:45 a.m. and has not returned home. So that's since Thursday. Today is Monday. He was last seen wearing a red polo shirt, red plaid short pants, and light brown Tommy Hilfiger slippers. Sutherland reportedly suffers from a mental illness. All right, so we really need to do everything that we can to locate him. You can contact them on 457-1211, or you can contact the Calico Police Station. That number is 458-4200. Let me read those numbers again. It is 457-1211, or you can contact the Calico Police Station at 458-4200. Please keep an eye out for him. Again, encouraging you to go onto those sites so that you can see the photo of him. We gotta find him and play our part. All right. On our Fight SVG 1069, we're gonna take a quick stop And I'm going to switch over to Bing so that he can be your pilot this morning. Jumping out for a break, you hear? Yes? All right, so let's take in a quick break, and our flight continues when we come back.
Pulse Limited continues to provide the best quality stationery items in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Our line includes letter and legal size paper, file folders, pen.
When you top it up, switch it up, side it up, under love. Easy wins with love. Easy wins.
Get the easy summer vibes with over $70,000 in cash and prizes. Just top up $10 or more. Activate a prepaid plan, switch to Flow, or bundle your home services to get your share of $70,000 in cash. Data, Samsung Galaxy devices, shopping vouchers, and more.
You can win when you top it up, switch it up, side it up, under love. Easy wins with love.
No terms and conditions apply.
Or log on to beacon.co.tt for more info today.
Your vision is our mission at Quartz Optical. Shop today for 25% off plus free blue block. Plus, save up to 65% off our wide selection of designer sunglasses. With ready finance, pay nothing for 30 days. Book your free eye examination appointment at www.quartzoptical.com. Your vision is our mission. Only at Quartz Optical. Value you can see. Conditions apply. See in store for details.
Careers Hizzles is having a huge Argos Cement promotion. The Argos winning team. For every 5 sacks of Argos Cement you buy, you get a scratch card for a chance to win.
We have all endured the wait for 2 years.
I know you're feeling pain.
Now, our time is here for the masquerade, the sweet sounds of steel, a showcase of Kaiso and energy like no other at Sokomonar. St. Vincent and the Grenadines Carnival 2022, June 24th to July 5th. Vincy Bass, take nice again.
Tingo nice again, when I'm with my friends, we go party and never stop till we end up all in again.
Isn't it good to know that no matter where you are, you're covered? Covered by a company owned by Vincentians that understands your unique insurance needs. At Metrosint General Insurance Company, we've invested 50 years of service to guarantee that you have the peace of mind that you deserve. When it comes to motor vehicle, property, employer's liability, business insurance, and much more, we've got you covered. Our professional and friendly staff understands your needs and ensures you understand your options. Metrosint General Insurance Company.
Website at www.open.uwi.edu. You can call us at 456-1183.
Protect the children. Yeah. Don't be afraid to speak out. Teach the kids their rights. Physical and sexual abuse must stop. Join me in this fight now. I want you to see suspects say among friends and families. See suspects say in the schools and communities. Children of the future, they depend on you. Report to the authorities. That's what you should do. You see the signs, do what's right. Put a stop to child abuse. See suspects say among friends and families. A message from the Child Development Division within the Ministry of National Mobilization in collaboration with UNICEF.
We have all endured the wait for 2 years.
I know you're feeling pain.
Now, our time is here for the masquerade, the sweet sounds of steel, a showcase of Kaiso and energy like no other at Sokomonar. St. Vincent and the Grenadines Carnival 2022, June 24th to July 5th. Vincy Bass, take nice again.
Tingo nice again, when I'm with my friends, we go party and never stop till we end up all in again.
Win a treat for dad just by shopping at Chorus Food Mart. Spend $40 or more. Write your dad or your contact information on entry form and place in box provided for an opportunity to win a treat for dad this Father's Day. First prize, day pass for 2 at Blue Lagoon Hotel. Second prize, dinner for 2 at Baystones Restaurant. Third prize, an icebox filled with drinks. Draw date 17 June 2022. Caress distribution terms and conditions apply.
Destination Vincy Max with the Boom Soca Team.
Yo, who that girl over there? That one over there? Yeah, that one right there.
Who you talking to, me?
Yes, I'm talking to you. Come out to Tapel, make a split and bust a peg. And sit down right there, bounce on it and tell me what's your name. Bounce on it and tell me what's your name. Bounce on it and say your name. Cause girl, the position they wicked. You make the man them stupid. I feel you want to keep my soul because you're bouncing crooked. You make me feel like but the vision losing. And when you do what you do, baby girl, you know you're gifted. Shake it up and twerk, look at your machine works. Some man like to eat with spoon, I want to give you a fork. If I rush a brush, I know you're gonna get paint up. As a man don't play with it when I give him work. So, tell baby, push up on it. Just loosen yourself and show me your dirty habit. Tell baby, and push up on it. Just loosen yourself and show me your habit. Yes, you come out to Tapel, make a split and bust a peg. And sit down right there, bounce on it and tell me what's your name. Bounce on it and tell me what's your name. Bounce on it and say your name. Cause girl, the position they wicked. You make the man them stupid. I feel you want to keep my soul because you're bouncing crooked. You make me feel like but the vision losing. And when you do what you do, baby girl, you know you're gifted. I don't want a 6:30, just give me the 12 o'clock. And if you're looking to trade your head, well you know I have the cock. What is that your money drop? Bend over and pick it up. Then stick and tremble, do it the right on this spot. So, tell baby, push up on it. Just loosen yourself and show me your dirty habit. Tell baby, and push up on it. Just loosen yourself and show me your habit. Yes, you come out to Tapel, make a split and bust a peg. And sit down right there, bounce on it and tell me what's your name. Bounce on it and tell me what's your name. Bounce on it and say your name. Cause girl, the position they wicked. You make the man them stupid. I feel you want to keep my soul because you're bouncing crooked. You make me feel like but the vision losing. And when you do what you do, baby girl, you know you're what's your name? Scotty. What's your name? Sherry. Tell me what's your name? No, it's Lucy. What's your name? Tell me what's your name? Oh, it's Kobe. What's your name? Tell me what's your name?
Jesus Christ, get on board with the Boom Soca Team on Flight 1069.
When you see me coming, you know it's danger. We better than you and all of your neighbor. And we no afraid nothing. We no afraid, we no afraid, we no afraid nothing. We no afraid, we no afraid, we no afraid nothing. Cause we no afraid, we no afraid, we no afraid nothing. We no afraid, we no afraid, we no afraid nothing. Make this start.
Yo. Wake up.
It's scary. Yeah, boom. Jesus Christ, mother walk. Look at people behavior. Yeah, we getting on bad, we up in your area. Yeah, when you see we coming, you know it's danger. Yeah, we better than you and all of your neighbor. Yeah, and we no afraid nothing. We no afraid, we no afraid, we no afraid nothing. We no afraid, we no afraid, we no afraid nothing. Cause we no afraid, we no afraid, we no afraid nothing. We no afraid, we no afraid, we no afraid nothing. Make this start. We dangerous, let the madness start. Everybody afraid of us, somebody say mash up face. We serious, we devious, and anywhere we go we shall think. Wait, the party mash up the party shell. Problem just keep me for the shall not, the party shell flat. We don't have the behavior inside this fed. All the girls them bend back. Find anything, put it on. You have energy, to mash it up. We get it on bad, we don't give a what. Jesus Christ, mother walk. Look at people behavior. Yes, we get it on bad, we up in your area. When you see me coming, bang. Hey, it's scary. Yeah, boom. Jesus Christ, mother walk. Look at people behavior. Yeah, we getting on bad, we up in your area. When you see we coming, you know it's danger. We better than you and all of your neighbor. And we no afraid nothing. We no afraid, we no afraid, we no afraid nothing. We no afraid, we no afraid, we no afraid nothing. And we no afraid, we no afraid, we no afraid nothing. We no afraid, we no afraid, we no afraid nothing. Make this start. We dangerous, let the battle start. Everybody afraid of us. Somebody say mash up face. We serious, we devious, and everywhere we go we shouting. Wait, the party mash up the party shell. Problem just screaming for below. Shall not, the party shell flat, boy. We don't have no behavior inside this fed. All the girls them back. Tell that, find anything, put it on. We have energy to mash it up. We get it on bad, we don't give a what. Jesus Christ, mother walk, look at people behavior. We get it on bad, we up in your area. When you see we coming, you know it's danger. We better than you and all of your neighbor. And we no afraid, 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 we no afraid.
Get on board with the Boom Soca team on Flight 1069.
This is your captain speaking. Hey, listen, it's what, 7:22. It's wet outside, people. Good morning. Good morning, Dan.
Hey.
You looking nice this morning.
What is this up?
Yeah. So I did that for spite. Shady, yeah. It's wet outside. How are you doing? How was your weekend?
It was good.
Yeah?
Yeah, we were talking about Grateful earlier.
Grateful? Oh, man,
Yeah.
I heard it was a beautiful show.
It was so good. It was so good. It was really, really good. The performances were fantastic. And it was just a night of like good music. Like
real good music.
Music you could actually feel. Mm-hmm. Not saying, not throwing any shade.
No bush.
But, you know.
I don't know what that meant.
Good.
I don't know. Shady, what about you? He's over there. He's this morning.
He had a busy weekend. He should be buying us breakfast this morning after the weekend.
For the rest of the week. Remember?
I mean, it's a real thing.
You're still collecting? I will pump you listening. Like, you're still collecting? Well, let me set him on you this morning.
He was real busy this weekend, boy. Every day he, had something going on. So.
Yeah. All right. We should be having as our special guest this morning the man who came out on top in the Georgetown Soca Monarch. Grabber should be joining us this morning just after 8 o'clock. So that will be an interesting one this morning. He should be joining us in studio this morning.
Yeah.
So let's look out for that this morning.
Nice.
Yeah. Nice. I understand there was a big weekend in Georgetown on the weekend. Big
I just saw
weekend.
The crowd at Soca Monarch was huge.
Yeah.
And my gosh, like people really, really missed Carnival.
Yeah.
Because you could tell from like just the way they were, the crowd response was just, it was insane.
And understand they had a massive Juve jump up as well too.
Okay, nice.
Shady, you went up to Georgetown on the weekend?
No, I didn't get a chance.
You didn't get a chance. You were busy making money
Booked
elsewhere.
And busy, boy. He busy elsewhere.
You know, when I saw that crowd last night on social media, I was like, whoa. I only have one little thing that I'm a bit concerned about, and that will be the COVID.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
But
it's still there.
It's still there.
Still very much with us.
Yeah.
And I see that they're saying that they're also monitoring, monkeypox, how that's going, because you're hearing about more and more cases popping up. So naturally, it's something that you have to keep in mind with everybody traveling.
Yep. Back and
to
forth.
the islands now, yeah. So
and with carnivals in the region, a number of persons will be coming to the region to check out Carnival.
Yeah.
While you do that,
so you're going to take a call. When you've done your call, my scripts, please.
Okay, good.
Thank
good morning,
you.
Carter. You're live.
Good morning, Brother Bing.
Morning, my brother. Good morning. Good morning.
I just want to beg you for this week and for the coming months that we try to make sure we keep people and tell them what is happening. So right now in Taiwan, my son is up there, and I'm praying for him, and I'm begging him. He has natural immunity. I said to my son, you have to, a few times they're actually offline because people are getting sick. But Taiwan has gone to a very devastating state. After going through for a year and about 3 months with only 12 deaths, they're now 108 deaths a day. 84,000.
Hold on. You said 108 deaths.
108 deaths. Fluctuating between 80, it might be 81.
Okay, so hold on. So what is the total amount of deaths they've got in Taiwan?
Over 34,000 plus.
Deaths?
Yes, tremendously high.
Let me check that out.
I am doing that right now.
But let me say this now. The figures we're given are basically just, a guideline. So you have to multiply them.
No. We need facts. Facts.
No, well, what I'm saying is that these figures are basically just a guideline because you have to multiply.
No. I need facts.
What I'm saying is just a guideline. They cannot give you facts because what I'm saying you wouldn't know because you wouldn't get all the figures. But what I'm saying here, that is beside the point. Don't bug me on with that. The reality is that the reason why they're having that, they're now experiencing BA4 and BA5. So those are the last set of bad boys. Those are far more infectious than the BA1, the BA2, the BA212, and the BA212-1. I'm saying there is no situation that can violate what Mr. Gonsalves told us last year. Let me just finish though.
But I got to control you, Mr. Hamilton.
But I'm seeing a report here and it's saying the deaths are 2,165.
Let me just say this though. Last year, when we heard from Mr. Gonsalves, I was very happy.
Mr. Hamilton, let's clear up the Taiwan death situation. You can't just put that out there and move on, okay?
No.
We got to be responsible here. The number of deaths in Taiwan is 2,155.
Yes.
I see 56.
56,
so
yeah.
But let me
will you take back that figure that you gave us about 24,000?
No, that is not. No, I'm not talking about the overall death.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the amount of deaths in just a very short space of time.
What do you mean? What is the total? I asked you, what's the total amount of deaths from COVID in Taiwan? And you said 34,000. I said, that doesn't sound right. I'm going to check that out.
Yeah, no, but what I'm saying, Mr. Bing, that is easy to find. We have the figures every day. I send them out to you, the radio station. That is that figure is just a guideline. But what I'm saying to you is that for me, the death tells you that something is wrong. Because if you could go so what is really happening is that these viruses are so super infectious, evading monoclonal treatment, evading antibodies, even the natural antibodies. But for vaccines, it's clay.
What the hell are you talking about, really?
I'm saying that no vaccines currently now would have what it takes to neutralize Omicron. It's a fact. And I'm only saying, what does that mean? It means then that the 70 and 80% was needed for the vaccines. And if you don't reach the 78, because the only way that you could send somebody to take off that mask, and I want to say to you, God bless you all still for keeping over 90% of the government department with a mask. So when you talk about a crowd of people taking off the mask to go meet BA2 and BA4, trust me, it's an atrocity. Because what I'm saying is that these people are not going to be able to take off their mask and go back home without being infected with the BA4 and BA5. I'm begging them today to stop this madness.
All right, thank you.
Thanks, Mr. Hamilton. Have a good day.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
He lost me there when he started talking.
You want to read the correct figures one more time, just to make sure.
Within the last 12 hours, this is the latest updated figure in 12 hours. You go ahead.
I don't come off the...
Okay. In the last 12 hours, the updated figure, cases in Taiwan, 1.89 million. Deaths, 2,056 plus 109. Okay, the United States, 1 million plus 8 deaths. India, 525,000 plus 25. Brazil, 666,000 plus 62. These are deaths we're talking about. So, Mr. Hamilton, you lost me there when you come to talk about deaths and reach for Gonsalves.
And then I couldn't hear anything else. But quickly, before we continue our discussion, gotta encourage you, if you're in Brooklyn, New York, if you're in the US, man, you could just make the trip over. Check out Woodsy's Bar and Restaurant. It is now open on 1133 Clarkson Avenue, Brooklyn, New York, and they've got so much tasty food. They've got great appetizers like pulled chicken sliders, and you can get yourself your all-American burger, your chicken, rice and peas, your steak, Anything that you're looking for, you can get it at Woodsy's Bar and Restaurant. Check them out. They're now open again. That address is 1133 Clarkson Avenue in Brooklyn, New York.
Yeah.
And we know the situation with the roads right now. We make going missing in the potholes. Please page in Braxa to be concerned about that road in Lever Garden there. We going missing in a pothole wrong that side there, and the road by Green Hill there, I don't get found after I go into that pothole, them potholes that they have there, right? So please, if you're looking for parts, you need some help there, you got to check out Barry's Auto Parts. They stock parts for Nissan vans, Toyota vans, Starlet parts. Also, if you have a Nissan Tita, if you're driving a Suzuki Swift, a Toyota RAV4, you can check them out. They stock parts for different vehicles. They've got your front end cuts, your bonnet, windshields, etc. Call them up at 593-5226 for more information.
Yeah. So
missing in the pothole,
missing the
guys.
Yeah, send a record to police to look for you. They go down and look for you. Hey, listen, so we all know that Prime Minister Gonsalves came back. Was it yesterday or was it the day before yesterday? But he came back sometime recently. Let's go to the phone. Good morning, caller. You're live.
Bing, good morning, man.
Morning.
I'm certain you know this voice. And I don't usually call in on program, but I felt obliged to do so this morning after listening to Mr. Hamilton. Now, I'm a little surprised that radio station tolerate Hamilton with this foolishness, calling in different stations. Hamilton is not a scientist. He's not a medical person. He's not a statistician. He's none of the above. But he's misleading. He's calling in on a regular basis.
Yeah.
And misleading the country. And people who don't know better might dabble onto some of the foolishness that he's talking about. Now, when he called this man, I was so glad that you intervene and try to stop him with the statistics about Taiwan and so on. And he does this on a regular basis. In most cases, don't have a clue what he's talking about. And it's really dangerous for us as a country, because we can't be allowing people doing distorted information, creating fear, creating panic. He's talking about all kind of stuff about different type of viruses. God knows what he's talking about, like a crazy man. I mean, you can't allow that. And I'm so glad that the station that cut him off and he started talking the foolishness, cut him off. I mean, if he's talking, having a discussion and you could relate to the man, it's a different thing, but this man's a crazy man. and shouldn't be allowed, because it's dangerous to the country as a whole in terms of the kind of information they put out. Thank you, brother.
Thank you very much. That's why I stopped him this morning. But you know,
I know. I know.
Hamilton will be Hamilton. Okay, he will be Hamilton. So I tolerate him because
we love everybody. That's what it is. We love everybody. We try to, we be examples of love.
So what I was saying before the caller came in was Prime Minister Gonsalves went to the ALBA summit in Cuba. Check your microphone there. He was given the Medal of Honor. What's it called? Shady, you're a comrade. You go know. What's the thing name? You're not a comrade anymore.
Changes blowing.
The rain wash away red. Shady say you're a comrade no more. And the ALBA summit makes up a number of countries in Latin America and South America. Cuba, Venezuela, Nicaragua, number. You know the countries. And recently, we had the start of the war. That's not what I went to say, but I said recently. In the Russia and Ukraine, right? And I saw this report recently with what exactly is happening. Now, this is from CNN, all right? So let me just bring it to you, and then you can tell me what you think about this, all right? And where do we stand from the United States, from North American countries, as it relates to ALBA, our position with ALBA? I know all over the place, but let me just play this, and you can tell me what you think. Go on, Shady. Let me see if you're on top of the...
Tonight, new details emerging on the escalating military tensions between the U.S. and Russia. As Pentagon officials game out a response to Russian aggression in Europe, Vladimir Putin is now making some serious moves in the Caribbean. Our Brian Todd is all over the story for us. Give us the latest, Brian.
Wolf, tonight Putin is on America's doorstep with nuclear-capable bombers that can fly at twice the speed of sound. It's a bold move right out of the Cold War as the Russian president tries to establish a military foothold near American shores. A Russian bomber with an impressive wingspan touches down at America's doorstep. The Tu-160 has to deploy parachutes to slow down. Russian pilots, decked out in helmets and orange jumpsuits, climb out to a hero's welcome. 2 of these bombers, nicknamed Blackjacks, are in Venezuela tonight. Vladimir Putin has deployed these warplanes along with 2 support aircraft to conduct exercises over the Caribbean with Venezuelan forces. A worrisome development for Washington, considering the capability of the Russian bombers, which can fly twice the speed of sound.
This bomber was designed to do both high altitude and low altitude penetration of airspace with nuclear weapons, to deliver nuclear weapons on target. This aircraft was designed to be an offensive capable weapon to get into our airspace during the Cold War.
The deployment comes on the heels of Putin's recent military aggressions against Ukraine on land and sea, and countermoves by U.S. forces. Analysts say Putin is sending an unmistakable signal to the United States tonight.
He's clearly trying to send a message to the United States that he can play in our backyard and that Russia maintains significant military capabilities.
So, Putin making military moves in the Caribbean. Was this discussed at the Albert Summit? What's our position?
Where does find these things? Why do you bring these things?
Hot up your head all in the
exactly
morning,
what you
boy.
want to do. Hot up people's head.
Hot up your head only. We've got a responsibility. Head. We've got a responsibility. I'm neither day or day, but
you're neither here nor there?
No, I'm neither. I'm sure we'll hear from Prime Minister Gonsalves sometime this week about the summit. How did it go? What was discussed? The U.S. monitoring Putin's moves in the Caribbean?
I think we should wait to hear if he's going to say anything about it.
About what?
About what was discussed and what came out of it.
Of
course. Let's not preempt. Or you want preempting? That's what you're doing? You're
no,
trying to help him out, man.
No.
You're trying to help out. You're a comrade, aren't you?
I am a good comrade. A very good comrade. Listen, don't forget we got Grabber coming up this morning just after 8 o'clock. The reigning soca monarch in Georgetown. He won that title on the weekend.
Yes.
Right? That would have been on Saturday night.
Saturday night.
All right. We got Kongza coming up. Before that, we're going to take a break. Let's take this quick call. Good morning, caller. You're live.
Yeah, Badman Bing. Good morning.
Good morning.
I've known you for a while. Good morning, Danielle.
Morning, Charles.
Yeah, what's up? Bing, quickly, I just want to say something here. I hear you talking about Putin and they're monitoring him in the Caribbean and so forth. Does that remind you of someone who was up in government in the States when he said he was in love with Mr. Putin? Do we have someone who is in love with Putin also?
I didn't hear
Donald Trump. Remember Donald Trump said he was in love with Putin.
You see trouble here now?
And now we have someone falling in love with Putin again in the Caribbean. So they must do a checkup. When we look at all these big ships and planes coming in, like China One seems to be the international airport right now because of the number of jets and big jets touching down there. So something must be checked up on, eh? Have a good day.
You see?
We
he come make his trouble and he gone.
So wait. So jets landed in Canada and thing. What does that what does that have to do with?
I think he's trying to say that it's Russians. I think that's what he's trying to say. I don't know. What? So go to the WhatsApp there for me, please. Let's play a voice note. No. Just go to the page right there, right? Look, the green there. Yeah. Look, things happening. Shady did something for himself.
Which one? The last one.
Play.
Let's see. Let's bring this message on the WhatsApp.
Big, not a joke thing, that's serious matter. That so if somebody get cranky and they press the wrong button, the bomb could drop ya in the Caribbean. That's not a joke thing, that's a serious matter. That's why thing in Russia been down the other day. That's not a joke thing.
Russia been down here the other day. When was that? Did I miss that?
I think they're talking about the yachts. Remember we had
the
yachts of
oligarchs,
yeah,
yes.
that came here, and we
So
had
they're
quite a
linking
number
that
of Russian.
to-
Yeah, but that guy though, that Russian guy, apparently is not at all in bed with Putin. He's apparently against Putin. So we gotta understand the dynamics still.
Oh,
Not because he's
Lord,
Russian and he come here, mean he connected. He's not a fan of Putin. So
I don't even know what to look. I see messages coming in all about it. I don't even know what to look.
Someone says, trying to say Ralph built the airport for a reason.
Yes, for St. Vincent and the Grenadines.
Okay.
That's the reason.
Bernadette says US propaganda.
Mm.
I don't know if it's propaganda. Because if they're conducting these exercises, It's not much propaganda to that. But hey, we're a friend to everyone.
Yeah. Friends of all.
Friends of all.
Foe of none. We got concert coming up in another what? Four minutes. All right, let's take a quick break. Come right back. When we come back, we're gonna hear from Council. Just after the top, we got Grabber should be joining us in studio this morning. Let's take this quick break and come right back. This is OMG Monday morning edition for you. Let's go.
Pulse Limited continues to provide the best quality stationery items in.
We have all endured the wait for 2 years.
I know you're feeling pain.
Now, our time is here for the Masquerade, the sweet sounds of steel, a showcase of Kaiso and energy like no other at Sokomanar. St. Vincent and the Grenadines Carnival 2022, June 24th to July 5th. Vincy Bass, take nice again.
Tingo nice again, when I'm with my friends, we go party and never stop, till we end up all in again.
The road is paved with
Isn't
determined.
it good to know that no matter where you are, you're covered? Covered by a company owned by Vincentians that understands your unique insurance needs. At Metrocint General Insurance Company, we've invested 50 years of service to guarantee that you have the peace of mind that you deserve. When it comes to motor vehicle, property, employer's liability, business insurance, and much more, we've got you covered. Our professional and friendly staff understands your needs and ensures you understand your options. Metrocint General Insurance Company.
A huge Argo Cement promotion.
When you top it up, switch it up, side it up, on the love. Easy wins with love. Easy wins.
Catch the easy summer vibes with over $70,000 in cash and prizes. Just top up $10 or more. Activate a prepaid plan, switch to Flow, or bundle your home services to get your share of $70,000 in cash. Data, Samsung Galaxy devices, shopping vouchers, and more.
You can win when you top it up, switch it up, side it up, on the love. Easy wins with love.
Low terms and conditions apply.
Vale, Ace 3, Pembroke, and Diamond Woods. Join the winning team today when you buy 5 or more sacks of Argo Cement at Korea's Hizzles.
Korea's Hizzles. Terms and conditions apply.
Boxers and socks again, boy. Win a treat for dad just by shopping at Korea's Food Mart. Spend $40 or more. Write your dad or your contact information on entry form and place in box provided for an opportunity to win a treat for dad this Father's Day. First prize, Day Pass for 2 at Blue Lagoon Hotel. Second prize, dinner for 2 at Baystones Restaurant. Third prize, an icebox filled with drinks. Draw date 17 June 2022. Korea's distribution terms and conditions apply.
Drink it up. Island Sips Plum Rose Water. We drinking. Taste the flavor today. Drinking Plum Rose Water from Island Sips. Caribbean fruit flavor. Island Sips. They mix their plum rose with their water. Island Sips. Plum Rose sparkling water. Grab a bottle now. Island Sips Plum Rose sparkling water. Beyond water.
Always be sure you settle for more. Get up to 35% off Baker's fully comprehensive vehicle insurance and still cover a whole lot more. Enjoy higher discounts and better coverage for any kind of vehicle, car, SUV or pickup with free loss of use, windscreen cover and special perils. To sign up, call BMC Agencies Limited at 457-1066 or log on to beacon.co.tt and settle for more today.
General Hardware still has the best prices on steel, lumber, and plywood. So go on, compare prices. And if by chance you find a better price, no stress. Just talk to the General, and they will beat that price plus give you special priority delivery. Yes, General Hardware offers free island-wide delivery on most purchases, so you never have to worry about getting your goods on site on time. Plus, shopping at General Hardware is a pleasant experience with friendly, knowledgeable staff always ready to serve. What more could you wish for, huh? So come to General Hardware for proper service, lowest prices, free delivery, and see why nobody beats the General. Nobody.
Get on board the Soca Flight with in-flight entertainment from your favorite soca artists, performing live in concert and streaming live every afternoon.
Outer timing. Yeah.
Hey, we standing by for Kongso.
You want to help, I out there to celebrate. I come to look fine. You talking like you're and woman. Don't have to talk twice. I am in that, and that's a fact. Hey, my head I feel nice. Bartender don't hold it back. No chase or just ice. I was longing to do this again. Outer timing. Get on board and party with me friends. I'm feeling something coursing through me veins. Oh, not the strong rum, gone straight to me brain. I going overboard. It's back and all on the road. The energy of I going overboard. We come in sharp like a soul, drunk and dirty, that is the point. Yes. When I drink it overboard, I staggering overboard. Me head a chip overboard. I jam in it overboard. When I drink it overboard, I staggering overboard. Me head a chip overboard. I jam in it overboard.
Plain talk. Plain talk with JomoThomas.
So much things to say right now.
All you talk now.
On OMG.
Hey, Kongso's with us this morning. Let's welcome you for a new week. Shady, man, what's wrong with you sneezing in people's ears early in the morning? Pull it together. Good morning, Kongso.
Good morning, Bing. Good morning, Shady. Morning, Lenny. Good morning, all the listeners. Welcome to a new week.
Yes, it is definitely.
I wanted to. I'm hearing a feedback thing.
Okay, let's fix that. Shady, there's a feedback there. Let's see. Pull him out and let's sort that out quickly.
Hello?
Yeah, hold on. Hang on. Tell me when it's done. Okay, try that now, Kongso. Let's see if you're on there.
Hello?
Yes, we're hearing you.
All right, that's much better.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I wanted to talk about the issue of recurring issue of violence against women, and to make the point that the time has come for us to establish what one might call a he for she movement, because I think that much of the problems of abuse which result in violence against women has to do with the perpetuation of men's domination and power over our women folk. And I believe much of that is grounded in male chauvinism and misogyny, where we think that we can take out. I mean, I remember, I don't hear it as much now, but I remember in earlier times, used to hear men refer to their woman as, that's my thing, that's my beef, that's my whatever else. But it was the objectification of women that resulted. If something is your thing or something is your beef, if it's your beef, you could eat it whenever you want. If it's your thing, you could do whatever you want to do with it. And I believe that we need to wrap our minds around that and to begin to think through how we can best protect our women. And I think part of the ways in which we do that is for us as men to come out and forcefully condemn what we see as oppressive actions against women, suppression of their right to truly express themselves and to be who or what they want to be. But more than that, I think in our own lives, we have to look and find ways as to how we can correct what, in other words, we have to do the internal search, we have to do the introspection to see how we can correct whatever deviant attitudes and opinions and feelings and actions that we have towards the women who are close to us, whether it's our wives, our girlfriends, our whatever it is, our sisters, our brothers, our sisters, our aunties, nieces, that we need to correct, look at ourselves and to correct whatever bad feelings. And sometimes it may not even come over to us as being bad, because these kind of gender oppression are so broad based and so widespread and so pervasive that it has become normal. So I think that to really get to the root of the problem confronting us, men need to take the lead. Too often we think on women's issues, women must have the lead. But I think men need to take the lead in fighting, because the root of it, the genesis of it, is in our own attitude and opinions and actions towards women. So I believe more than ever we need to start what can be called a he for she movement. But I must also say that, again, for probably the second week running, I am impressed with the editorial. Well, in an editorial in the Searchlight newspaper, the Searchlight for last Friday said, I asked the question, are we paying enough attention to our boys? And the editorial ended with this paragraph. It says, unfortunately, we have no ready-made answers and must do deep soul searching. The Orange Outrage of last Friday, that's the event organized by the Girls High School, which catch on across the country, and many schools participated in that Orange manifestation. The Orange Outrage of last Friday was encouraging, but now we must collectively seek to get to the root of our moral decline and painstakingly work our way out of it. A good place to start might be to pay more attention to our boys. I could not agree with that more, because our boys are falling through the crack. The statistics is there to prove it. The evidence is there to prove it. If we look at the prisons, I think at the last count we had 444 persons imprisoned here in St. Vincent and the Grenadines, and I believe only 15 of them were women. Across the world, men are the inhabitants of these institutions. They're the residents there in the main. And if we look now, I think there's a larger percentage of men who are unemployed than females. Again, for a number of reasons, the whatever reason there might be, I think part of the thing is that employers probably find it easier to work with women than to work with men. Maybe they get less pushback from women than they get from men. If we look at the universities, the enrollments in the universities, we would also see that the enrollment, while it may be equal, by the time we get to graduation, graduation rates are skewed widely in favor of women. If we look at persons who are going on to graduate school, again, it is skewed widely in favor of women. Why is that happening? I think part of the reason for that is that women who were oppressed and kept back for so many years are now encouraged to go forward. I think also women are socialized in much better ways to succeed in activities like studies that demand discipline and staying with a particular thing. They're the ones who painstakingly work to keep the house clean. They're the ones who cook the meals, and they those kind of habits are inculcated from very, very early. So consequently, once they apply themselves to school, I think that explains why they are outperforming men. I am on record of saying a long time now that I don't think that it's going to be an end of civilization moment if women continue to advance and continue to advance rapidly and take their rightful place in Vincentian society or in world civilization. We see here where women have assumed many of the important major positions in our society. Most of the permanent secretaries are women. The Chief Justice is woman. The President of the Family Court is a woman. The head of the FIU is a woman. The Director of Public Prosecution is a woman. So women are really, the CMO is a woman. Women are really making advances. And while we celebrate that, we have to now step back and look and see what is really happening to our men and why it is happening to our men. So in the same way in which I would argue that we need to have a he for she movement in terms of helping to fight male chauvinism, misogyny, violence against women, the oppression of women generally. I think the time is also right for us to probably form 50 successful black men for the advancement of our boys. I'm sure we can find
Get on board the Soca Flight.
50 men or 25 men who would commit to mentor our boys, to go to the schools, the primary schools, the secondary schools, even to the prisons, and to talk to them, to let them understand that even though they are where they are now, there may be chances for them to advance and correct their lives and to do something much better with their lives. But I want to commend the Searchlight newspaper for highlighting a very important issue having to do with us paying more attention to our boys. So the task is now, because if you notice, in the same period when we had the killing, the homicide of the counselor from the family court and Precious from Zion Hill, there was a tremendous outrage, rightly so, tremendous outrage over those homicides. But in that same period, we had 5 homicides of men, and we hardly had any kind of outrage about it. It seems as though we have become desensitized when young men kill other young men, and we are outraged when it happened to our female folk, and that is understandable. But I think that we need to, as the Searchlight said in editorial, we need to look at get to the root of the problem and try to find out why is it our society is in this downward spiral, or rapid downward spiral, that has resulted in the dislocations in our society, that is resulting in the pain and suffering among families, resulting in the death of our young men and our young women. 2 things: he for she movement, where men would speak out forcefully against the oppression of women, the suppression of their views and ideas and opinions. And I would also suggest that the time is now right for us to form 25 successful men for the advancement of our boys and young men. That's my take for this morning.
All right, stay right there. Council, let's do the top and come right back with you. All right, stay right there, please.
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of Soca Team Boom, we would like to welcome you on board Flight 1069. Mission, St. Vincent and the Grenadines Carnival. Soca Aviation regulations requires that you fet with the Soca Team for the duration of this flight.
Well, this is Cap in this thing, man, on the Flight 1069 with the Boom Soca Team. Real steel.
Well, they done as your boy Casper G on Flight 1069. Boom Soca Team. Don't play with it.
And the shouting, Dicey call, Flight 1069, Boom Soca Team, Destination Vincimas. Hey, tell them chemist, let go the gas mask.
Once again, welcome on board and enjoy Flight 1069 with the Boom Soca Team.
In all things we must give thanks. Each morning I get off my bed as I look to the rising sun. Shake off some stress on my head. Don't care if the rain come down, I've got to give praise for seeing another day. Roll out and clock in the job, but the boss give me a headache. So many people looking for work, so I try to best to make it. I've got to give praise for eating a daily bread. Life could be a hard journey. Don't think so up early. Think positively and don't hurt nobody. Sometimes we get frustrated. Look how long it takes for a sunshine day to come your way and
Andrew.
score with love to play. But remember,
Andrew.
just I say, just believe in yourself and I know you will make it. Be grateful, be grateful, be thankful, be thankful, be grateful, be grateful, be thankful, be thankful. Grateful, you must never give up. Grateful, you must never give in. Thankful, you must keep on trying. Thankful, grateful, you must never give up. Grateful, you must never give in. Thankful, you must keep on trying. Thankful, one day you will learn. These days when I turn on the news and I get so low and depressed, plenty people lost and confused. I advise the rest to rise and give praise. We live in paradise.
99072.
This is Flight 1069. Destination Vincy Mouse with the Boom Soca team.
All right, so we're back with Kungsa this morning. Remember, if you want to get some interaction with Kungsa, you can call us at 451-1069. Kungsa, someone on our live is saying men should be an example to boys. Treat women kindly, and it will pass on to boys.
Men should be an example to boys and what?
What say you?
I heard you said men should be an example to boys, but I didn't hear what came after.
Treat women kindly, and it will pass on to boys.
Oh, well, yes, I would agree with that. I don't have no difficulty with that, but I think we need to go further than that. I think we need to spend more time dealing with our boys. Maybe we need to go back to the days where we had rite of passages for young men and boys. Clearly, we need to treat our women properly. We need to treat them right. We need to stop the physical, emotional, psychological abuse. And we need to ensure that we don't physically, psychologically, emotionally abuse our children as well. And increasingly now sexually, some of us are engaging in that kind of devious activity. But I would think that we need to double down. Evidently, many of our women receive the respect that they deserve, but that does not, it seems as though the society itself is so dislocated that people, it's off balance emotionally and psychologically and morally and ethically, and consequently people act out a lot of feelings which are very harmful to themselves and their loved ones, their families, and to the society in general. And this is why I said maybe if we can have a more focused movement, he for she, men speaking out and going out and talking, and then we have another movement of 25, 50 successful men who are going out and try to influence our young boys, our primary school boys, our secondary school boys. I think that would go. I'm not saying those are panacea or solution to all of the problems that we may have. But I think if we do it one by one, step by step, we may be able to help in saving a boy or some other person from the mayhem that we are so often seeing in our society now.
All right, we got a caller. Caller, good morning. You're live. Hello. Good morning.
I saw I know where the lady at the hotel, convicted in the hotel theft, is making 29. The lawyer mentions that she makes $29 a day. I was speaking with someone last week. They live overseas. They live in a Caribbean country prior to coming back to St. Vincent, and they told me in that Caribbean country, minimum wage is between $350 and $400 a week. And they were so upset to know that people in St. Vincent working $400 something a week. And they also added that in that country, anybody that makes less than $3,000 a month, the government will be throwing extra $500 to them each month. So I kind of, when I listen to those wealthy activists, they keep bragging about this $300 public assistance. I mean, what $300 a month could do, $75 a week could do. They can't even buy food, you know. So that was my thought for this morning.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for listening. Thank you. Thank you. Council?
Yeah, well, I think we talked about that last week as well. As well, the sad state of affairs that comes to money that people get for work. I think we concluded that we probably at the bottom of the barrel in the OECS as it relates to the amount of money that people make. And I mean, while it is not an excuse, people are hard pressed, and some of us have different threshold. We have different pain threshold. We have different tolerances threshold. We have different temptation threshold. So, you may put $1 million down in front of someone, and they may not take it, even if they see it there for 1,000 years. You may put $10 down in front of someone, and 10 minutes after it's gone. So we have to find ways to lift the amount of money which people make, so that they may be able to keep body and soul together. And if they at a minimum can do that, they may be less inclined to decide to touch or take something which is not theirs.
Council, I wanted to get into something which we played earlier on this morning, in which Russia conducting military exercise in the Caribbean, and in particular in sending of their war planes to Venezuela. But we got a paid promotional interview outside, but I don't know if you want to touch on it quickly and give your take on this.
Well, look, the big boys are playing with the peace and security of the world. Russia is saying, all right, you want to bring missiles and tanks and armies and bombs, including nuclear weapon, to our doorstep, as we see with this new move on the part of some European countries, Ukraine, Finland, Sweden, to join NATO. We are going to show you that we have reached too, and we're going to come close to your neighborhood. Venezuela is just a leak away from the United States. So they are playing dangerously, and I'm in some group chats where I warn my friends that to a large extent sometimes we're a little bit too cavalier in the way in which we speak about war and the kind of weapons that would be deployed if war breaks out. I think that there's a major threat that in Ukraine or any other place, there are tipping points which we can easily go past. And if we go past it, life on earth would not be the same as it is now. So I call on our people, we need to probably develop a really strong peace movement. But I got to tell you, in my view in all of this is that America is the provocateur. There's no way after 1990, after the collapse of the Soviet Union, that the United States needed to extend NATO. NATO was formed in 1949 as they said they wanted to defend against communism and the big bad bear, the Soviet Union. In 1990, the Soviet Union collapsed. In 2001, the president of Ukraine, once they realized that the US was not going to disband NATO, he asked that Russia become part of NATO, and the Americans refused. We also know that in 1962, when the Soviets brought missiles into Cuba, Kennedy, who was the president at the time, threatened to destroy the world rather than to have nuclear weapons on what he said was the doorstep of the United States. These guys are warmongers. They are terroristic. And if we don't pay attention, some of us may be advanced age now, 30s, 40s, but some of us have children. I have a grandchild who is 3 years old. I know Danielle has a little child. Bing, you have some young ones coming up. We have to prepare a world for them. And the way in which we do that is to condemn all aggressive actions. And in my humble estimation, as someone who has been looking at world politics for a while, the major threat to peace in this world is the United States.
Okay.
I do actually agree with that.
All right, Comes, I want to thank you very much. We got a paid promotional interview to come now. So I want to thank you very much for your commentary this morning. All right.
Until we meet again.
Until we meet again tomorrow morning. Thank you very much. All right, we're going to take a quick break. We come right back. So stay put. We're going to come right back with you right here and OMG in the morning.
At Cashways, we buy, sell, and trade almost anything of value. Get cash for gold same day. The highest
You can win when you top it up, switch it up, set it up on the line. Easy wins with Easy wins.
Get the easy summer vibes with over $70,000 in cash and prizes. Just top up $10 or more. Activate a prepaid plan, switch to Flow, or bundle your home services to get your share of $70,000 in cash, data, Samsung Galaxy devices, shopping vouchers, and more.
You can win when you top it up, switch it up, set it up on the line. Easy wins with Flow.
No terms and conditions apply.
A treat for the.
We have all endured the wait for 2 years.
I know you're feeling pain.
Now, our time is here for the masquerade, the sweet sounds of steel, a showcase of Kaiso and energy like no other at MOn. St. Vincent and the Grenadines Carnival 2022, June 24th to July 5th. Vincy Mass, take nice again.
Tingo nice again, when I'm with my friends. We go party and never stop till we end up all in again.
See, suspect, say! In the schools and communities, children of the future.
We have all endured the wait for 2 years.
I know you're feeling pain.
Now, our time is here for the masquerade, the sweet sounds of steel, a showcase of Kaiso and energy like no other at MOn. St. Vincent and the Grenadines Carnival 2022, June 24th to July 5th. Vincy Mass, take nice again.
Tingo nice again, when I'm with my friends. We go party and never stop till we end up all in again.
Of Kaiso and energy like no other at MOn. St. Vincent and the Grenadines Carnival 2022, June 24th to July 5th. Vincy Mass, take nice again.
Tingo nice again, when I'm with my friends. We go party and never stop till we end up all in again.
Your vision is our mission at Quartz Optical. Shop today for 25% off plus free blue block. Plus, save up to 65% off our wide selection of designer sunglasses. With ready finance, pay nothing for 30 days. Book your free eye examination appointment at www.quartzoptical.com. Your vision is our mission. Only at Quartz Optical. Value you can see. Conditions apply. See in store for details.
Always be sure you settle for more. Get up to 35% off because fully comprehensive vehicle insurance and still cover a whole lot more. Enjoy higher discounts and better coverage for any kind of vehicle, car, SUV or pickup with free loss of use, windscreen cover and special perils. To sign up, call BMC Agencies Limited at 457-1066 or log on to beacon.co.tt and settle for more today.
Pulse Limited continues to provide the best quality stationery items in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Our line includes letter and legal size paper, file folders, pens, permanent markers, and envelopes. Our prices are unbeatably low, plus you get free and efficient delivery. We're located on Grenville Street in Kingstown, or you can call in your order at 784-451-2079 or 784-528-8000. Pulse, where your stationery needs are our priority.
Drink it up. Island Sips Plum Rose Water. We drinking. Taste the flavor today. Drinking Plum Rose Water from Island Sips. Korean fruit flavor. Island Sips. They mix the plum rose with the water. Island Sips. Plum Rose sparkling water. Grab a bottle now. Island Sips Plum Rose sparkling water. Beyond water.
This is Flight 1069, Destination Vincy Mass with the Boom Soca team.
Tell them we're ready for the stage again. They're gonna say we can say again. So when the rounds up, we get on the burn. We're ready for the
me head gone. Oh Lord, tell them we head gone. Oh, tell Babylon to keep down. Oh Lord, when they get them carry on. Everywhere, put my shoulder and hold that bumper. They get them, they have no order. So fellas beware, fellas beware, fellas beware, fellas beware. Hey, whining contagious and so outrageous. You can't control like coronavirus. So fellas beware, fellas beware, fellas beware, fellas beware. Hey, because they're ready for the road, ready for the stage, ready for the master day. And when I look around, tongue is pure stringing up. Whoa! So every girl start walk, hey. All of them like I give them walk, hey. All on the road, around the top, hey. Say we don't really give up. Say, oh Lord, me head gone. Oh Lord, tell them we head gone. Oh, tell Babylon to keep down. Oh Lord, when they get them carry on. Oh Lord, hey, hey, hey. Bingo bag on the little piece of to show off. I tell you show off. Hey, sexy LM in the wire bros. To show off. I tell you show off.
Get on board with the Boom Soca team on Flight 1069.
So we're inside this morning with the Teachers Cooperative Credit Union, correct?
Yes.
Yes, that's good this morning. Let's get some names. What's your name this morning?
My name is Rohan Murray.
Rohan Murray.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. And what's your position at the Teachers Credit Union?
I'm the IT manager at the St. Vincent Teachers Cooperative Credit Union.
Yeah, you look like an IT guy.
Yes, yes.
You definitely look like IT. And your name?
I'm Melissa Nichols, the marketing manager.
Melissa, good morning.
Good morning, Bing. Nice
How
to see
are
you.
you? Nice to
I'm
see you,
very
my
well.
dear.
How
You
are
look so. You look
Yes,
so.
yes.
That doesn't mean you ain't get a greeting. I mean, Melissa,
understand.
you can understand. Melissa, look. So understand why Melissa look. Tell us why you guys are here with us this morning.
Well, Bing, big things are happening at the Teachers Credit Union. On Friday, we launch officially our new mobile app. So, but first, let me say good morning to your listeners and also to the members and staff of the credit union. So yeah, Friday we had the big launch of our mobile app. So we're just here to talk about a little bit more exciting things.
Mobile app.
Yes.
Yes, yes.
Tell me about this now.
Yes, with our mobile app.
Hold on, I check the microphone. Yeah. Go ahead. Hold on. Just don't touch the end there. Yeah. All right, that's good enough. Yes, tell us about the app now.
Yes. Well, our mobile app. What you can do, you can check your activity straight from the comfort of your home. So members, we know it's end of month. You know, you're probably wondering, is my salary there? You don't have to come down to the credit union.
You don't have to go into the credit union.
No.
You stay from.
Okay, hold on. Let's step back. Why did you guys decide to that? We'll come back to you on it.
Because we recognize our members are evolving and
Right.
they're looking for convenience. We have young members who, everything is digital. We wanna be
Everything in
able
the
to-
phone, at the palm of your
everything
hands,
on the
right
palm of
there.
your hand. You're going out, you want to make sure, okay, somebody have a little line somewhere we want to go. It's maybe a Sunday or something.
Right.
You don't want to check your balance.
Right.
You could do that. And then you just run down to the ATM and withdraw those funds. We recognize a lot of our members have been asking to be able to pay our bills. That's a really big feature on the app now. So you can
To pay your bill
C,
online.
WSA and VINLEC bills. So you could be at home 10 o'clock at night, log into the app and pay your bills.
Set across it.
No problem. You can check your balance, check your account activity, and also, which is really great, you can stay in the comfort of your home or in your office and request checks to be printed.
Really?
You can
Yes,
get
yes.
statements. And now that a lot of people are traveling, protocols have been lifted. So if you have that visa appointment, you can request your embassy letter to take to the embassy. Request that
All this through the app?
All through the app. We're making everything convenient.
Okay, how does it work, Mr. IT man there?
All right. Well, it's very simple. You just use your two forms of ID. You go into the app and you go into the Play Store or if you have an iOS device, you go into the Apple Store and you look for SVG TCCU, and there you'll find our mobile app. You download it and you just enter in your account number and two forms of ID and you're in.
Is there a cost to this?
There is no cost. free once you're a member.
Once you're a member of the credit union, it's free.
Yeah.
All right.
Bang, we have a saying at Teachers Credit Union. Others take your interest,
We
and
take your
we
interest.
take interest in you.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes,
So we
yes.
don't have all the fees going on.
Right.
Right? So you just go into either your Google Play Store or your Apple App Store, you download the app and you register. If you're already using our online banking service, you just use those login credentials.
Right.
But if you're new to the whole online and digital aspect of Teachers Credit Union, you have to register. And we want to make sure persons pay attention that the information that you're using to register for the app matches what's in their account.
Oh, hold on. Explain that to me. The
Because it's-
information.
Right. So when you're registering for the app, you have to provide your account number, 2 pieces of ID, your telephone number, and your email address. So
Right.
those information has to match your actual account information. Right? So if you know you haven't come in, your ID has expired, or maybe you joined a while ago and you haven't updated your account information, you changed your telephone numbers, come into any of our branches island-wide today, update that information, and register for the app.
How long did the process take? Go on.
It's just in a matter of within a minute you can be signed up.
Yep.
Yeah. Once you have your information, as Melissa said, once you have your 2 forms of ID and you have your email address that you want to be able to use to log in. Once you have those information, 1, 2, 3, and you're in. You can start checking your account information. You can start paying those bills. You know, it's end of month right now, and you can start requesting those checks. You want to do any shopping? You want to get check? You make you make that request, and by the time you're in by the credit union, you have your check ready.
So this can be done right now. You can
Right
go
now.
online right now.
Right now and do
I could go online right now and pay my CWSA bill
Yes.
through my
Yes.
app. What are the other what do you call them? Vendors that I can pay CWSA, you can do Vinlet.
Vinlet, yes. And we're working on bringing on board some others.
Some others.
But for now, we have Vinlet and we
Vinlet,
have
CWSA.
And let me tell you how instantaneous it is. We had a little drive at the office on Friday. There was an elderly lady, so we were telling her, we have the app now and you can pay your bills. She immediately signed up, pulled out her Vinlec and her CWSA bill and made payment.
And it
So
goes
she
on
did-
instantly. How long does it take?
It takes how long does it take?
It goes on the very next day.
The next day.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
But the payment, it goes in on the day that you made the payment, but you only would see that affected the next day. Right?
Okay.
So if it is that you made the payment today, tomorrow is when it would go in, but the payment will show as if it was paid today.
Today.
Yes.
Okay. So you won't get a disconnection because they say, well, they pay late.
No,
that's not gonna happen.
No,
because
that's
it
not
shows
going to
up
happen.
the day.
Yeah,
the
because
day they make.
because those payments are forwarded immediately to the utility companies, so the no payment has been made. They just have to take a while to put it into their system because it's not automated. They don't have that functionality as yet in St. Vincent. But as soon as that will become on board, Teachers Credit Union will be right on it.
Okay. Listen, we've got a lot of persons online who listening and viewing this right now. Those persons in the diaspora, can they do the same thing? Can they get access to the app, download the app, and do the
have
same
access
thing?
to their accounts. Yes, they can go.
Doesn't matter where you are.
No matter where you are. The only thing is that they would just have to ensure that their account information is up to date.
Okay.
Because they
Okay.
may encounter, for instance, if their telephone number, as I
Right,
said, has
right,
changed,
right,
or
right.
if they're using a different email address than what they signed up with to
Mm.
become a member, they just have to call the office and make those necessary changes, and then they can download the app. But it's a real convenient service, especially for members in
Right,
the diaspora. So
right.
because you get to see your account activity, your
Track
account
what's
balance,
happening.
yeah, and you can transfer. Another feature, you can transfer money between your accounts, or you can transfer to another member.
Okay. Now, normally with these apps, sometimes they've got bugs and little things that need fixing. This has been tested and it's went through all the processes and
Yes,
everything
yes.
already.
Yes.
So it's good.
It's good.
No hiccups.
No hiccups.
Mm.
Yes.
We had a
Yes, yes.
soft launch where we tested it out with staff and our volunteers. So we've been working on it for a while. Rohan has done an amazing job with his due diligence to checking everything, making sure that when we rolled it out on Friday, everything was good to go.
Okay. Well, you guys are coming with a lot of innovations and constantly trying to
Yes.
up the bar and all that. What's going on?
Because we are a member-driven organization, so we have to put the needs and needs of our members and listen to what our members
Right.
need. And so we realized that a whole digital transformation of the Teachers Credit Union is happening, because we've had our ATM, we've had our online banking. Now we have the app. Soon you can fill out all your forms online. And I'm not talking about the fill out where you fill out and you print it, you have
Right,
to come in. I'm
right.
talking about you fill it out and you submit it
Right
online,
there, right
and it
online.
gets to the person that it should get to. Our bookstore, we're soon to launch our e-commerce store for our bookshop, so you can again stay at home and purchase
Online.
all of that. So we are listening to our members. We took a look at the age of our membership and everything, and we listen to the trends and we try to meet the needs of our members. So we're paying attention.
Ryan, how important it is to have this app? Why should I why is it so important that I should download this app?
All right. Well, I'm a young person. We know that this is a digital age. We've just gone through the pandemic. We have seen how important it is to be able to be connected even from home.
Mhm.
So in this digital age, mobile app, that's the way that persons are going now. Right at your fingertips. Before it used to be more the laptops, but what we're seeing even via our
Everything going
website.
mobile.
Yes, even via our website, persons are accessing our website more and more through mobile devices. Also, too, we know persons have been using our online banking. Persons who have already been using our online banking, it's very even simpler to log on to our mobile app, because you just use the same login credentials and you can get right in to the mobile app. So
Wow.
we're making things more easier, more efficient, and we are moving more to an online platform. We have been hearing of our membership. We are hearing persons from online. We have an online chat on the website, and persons have been sending in information and saying they want to be able to access the credit union more from online. And I think this has been driven especially a lot because of the COVID pandemic. They have
Right.
seen the value of it,
Right.
and we are on top of it.
Melissa, why the Teachers Credit Union?
Why?
Yes.
Why not Teachers Credit Union?
True.
Why not? We put value and emphasis on our members. Our staff goes above and beyond to make sure that our members are satisfied with the service. We take the time to ensure that our products that we launch meet their needs, and we have a lot of just a lot to offer. We're not talking about, let's not talk about the dividends and the rebates that you get. You can also talk about all the donations that we've made to our members over the years and that we continue to do. Last Tuesday we celebrated our 44th anniversary, and we did that in
Really?
a big way. We at Teachers Credit Union, we place emphasis on giving back, and what we did, we made donations to 3 institutions here in St. Vincent. Not sure if you're aware, there's the Golden Age Center in Pembroke. There's still persons displaced there from the volcano. So we went there, we made some donations of food items to them. We went to the Lady Guadalupe Home for Girls there as well, still displaced from the fire. We made some donations to them as well, and also to the pediatric ward at the Milton Cater Memorial Hospitals, because we recognize there are a lot of mothers or parents in general who, their child may be suddenly, they took ill suddenly and they may not have the resources to provide certain things for them. So we made those donations to them. So we are always looking for ways to give back. So when you become a member of the Teachers Credit Union, you are also a part of that.
Oh my! You guys have got so many things happening.
Yeah, so many things.
Ron, you want to make a final pitch as we wrap up?
Just want to say that, sign up for the app.
Get on board.
Yes, and enjoy the benefits of it. And as you say, we're going to continue. The IT department has a lot more in store, and we're looking to push out and to be more innovative in 2022 and onwards.
And Melissa, this is open to all members.
All members.
All
Once
members.
you're a member of the Teachers Credit Union, you can go to your Google Play Store or your Apple Store, download the app. If you're already on online banking user, just use your login credentials or register for the app. If you need more information, you can visit our website, tccusvg.com. Find us on all socials. And also, if you go to YouTube, we have instructional video on, you need further details on how the different services work and so forth. We have an instructional video. You just go to YouTube, search SVG TCCU, and it will pop up. It's also on our website as well.
And it's free, of course.
Free
of course.
Yes.
Free, of course. Thank you, Melissa.
Thank
you,
you
Rohan.
for having us.
And your breath of fresh air, Melissa, as
you.
per usual. Thank you very much, guys. All right. Come again and tell us more about what's exciting things you guys have happening at the credit union. Thank you very much, guys. Hey, that's the Teachers Credit Union, and they've got their app. You're going to check it out and make sure you get it downloaded to your device. All right. And get on board. Don't get left behind. Let me tell you about Pharmacy Plus. At Pharmacy Plus, you can get your personal care, prescription, dental, over the counter, and medical supplies at affordable prices. Located on Edmund Street. You know where that is? No, good. Stay where you are. Opposite Home Collection. They're open Monday to Friday from 8 to 5 and Saturday from 8 to p.m. Pharmacy Plus for supreme care and more. Yeah. Shady, take one, and we come right back inside on OMG in the morning.
This is Flight 1069, Destination Vincy Max with the Boom Soca team.
Bring the rum. You know how it goes. Don't wind it up. You know where, hey. What do you do? Say, place to over. One place to over. The place to over. One place to over. The place to over. One place to over. The place to over. One place to over. That show I'm always up in your class, yeah. And with some busy people love to play mass, yeah. And that people didn't play the mass, yeah. Hold on. I drink the rum and I get on bad. Strong rum and I camel bad. Nobody can stop me now. A lot of them say they run the place. A lot of them is a forward now. Nobody can stop me now. Never finish take over world. Call me the young general. Nobody can stop me now. Sing song for the carnival. Sing song for the party hard. Nobody can stop me. The place to over. One place to over. 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 Whatever my name is. Whatever my name is. What we say? We get it up for the last lap right there. Okay. Here we go. That shows I'm always up in your class, yeah. And with some busy people love to play mass, yeah. And that people didn't play the mass, yeah. Hold on. I drink the rum and I get on bad. Strong rum and I camel bad. Nobody can stop me now. A lot of them say they run the place. A lot of them is a forward now. Nobody can stop me now. Never finish take over world. Call me the young general. Nobody can stop me now. Sing song for the carnival. Sing song for the
Hey, listen, we got to make some time now and jump out to Mr. Weeks, the most loved man on the radio. Let's jump straight onto Mr. Weeks. Shady, let's go, buddy.
That shows I'm always up in your class, yeah. And with
Time to connect with the most loved man on radio. Sir Lancelot is in the building.
So we're standing by to be joined by Mr. Weeks. It's Monday morning. Yeah, 451-1069. All kind of thing happening around me. These people love me, boy. One on my left, one on my right, Shady over the coughing, sneezing. You know what I mean? So I don't understand. Good morning, Mr. Weeks.
How you doing? Good morning.
Oh, glad to have you this morning. How are you doing?
I am good, you know.
Yeah, your dog, your puppy behind there, like they want to give you some competition this morning.
Yeah, I thought I heard you say you were having a guest.
Yes, but the guests have not showed as yet. I don't know if he's going to show at all, but he's not here
I
as yet.
wasn't preparing my mind to.
No, but we would have still made some arrangements for you.
Yeah, I was outside.
No.
Yeah, my friends now.
Yeah, with your friends, your friend and them.
Yeah.
How was your weekend?
Been good, you know, Ben.
Mm-hmm. Mr. Weeks, last week when we spoke at one point, you said that you wanted to come back to speak about budget and budgeting, and we should have reminded you. And when we did, you said that it wasn't appropriate given what we were discussing at that time. So I don't know if you want to take it back up this morning, the question of budget.
Okay, so we can start with that.
Yes.
Morning, Mr. Week. Sorry about that. Morning.
Danielle. Sorry, Danielle. Good morning, Danielle. Good morning, Shady.
Good morning, Mr. Week.
Good morning to the listeners.
And Mario is in the studio as well.
Hey, Mario, morning.
Hey, Mr. Weeks.
You see what's happening, Bing? I really wasn't prepared to call. I even forget my manners.
Sorry.
I thought you said morning. I didn't have on my headphones. I was just
Okay,
making sure
I said morning
I don't
to-
forget mine.
Yes, I said morning to Bing, but
Well, you said good morning to the most important person in the studio. So once, you know what I mean? Come on.
that's where you want to go, Bing?
Yeah.
Ooh, get off the stage, baby.
At that time. Don't make me start behaving on the way like you come from Broad Road, you know.
Oh, Lord.
You know what that is, Bing?
Broad Road? It sounds like somewhere in the country.
Oh.
I don't know.
Yeah, so we talking about budget, and the budget we're talking about is government budget, right?
Yes.
And it might be surprising to some persons that budget is a long process that culminates with the presentation of the estimates of revenue and expenditure. That usually takes place in December, sometimes January. And on a few occasions, it went over to February. But that's subsequently the budget debate. But that's just a culmination of a long process. As we said, Bing, we established that the country produces just about $2.2 billion worth of goods and expenses in a given year. And out of design, out of chance, the government takes about 25% of that annually. And the government takes that in different ways, in different taxes and some fees. And when that is not sufficient to meet the needs, because that money, when it is taken out of the production in the economy, that is spent to meet the needs of the state, the governed. And when the money that they take is not sufficient through taxes and fees, they have to get grants or to borrow. But in order to do that, there's a process of preparing what is going to be spent. Then keep me guided with the time, and we can always and come back to it at some other time.
Sure.
So, at some time during the year, early up in the year, certainly before June, most times, the Ministry of Finance would put out what is called a budget call. That's to the ministries, permanent secretaries, and heads of department. And that would give guidance as to what the budget would look like for the upcoming year. If there would be an increase in spending, if there would be, but usually the attempt is to keep spending within what it was at that time in that particular year. So the guidelines are presented. And so each ministry and department has to now get to work to prepare what is referred to in government as a corporate plan. And it would be interesting if rather than us simply look at the estimate and expenditure and the budget address that is presented, and we get an opportunity to look at the individual corporate plans, the plans prepared by the ministry or the department, the autonomous department. It would give us so much more insight as to what is happening in government. So if you take, for example, the Ministry of Health, I take that one already comes to mind because I worked there before. The Ministry of Health has maybe 19, 20 or so programs, whether it is community nursing, hospitals, mental health. There's about 20 different programs. Each of these are accounted for separately in government. And so the heads of those units, the heads of those programs, are required to produce their own corporate plan. And when I was there, the guidelines, the guidance that we use to prepare our corporate plan is, if you listen to the estimates every year, you would see that some indicators are presented. So we go back and review those indicators to see what we have achieved, what we have not achieved, and why we did not achieve them. And somewhere in there, you do what is called a SWOT analysis. Other analysis can be done, but in my day, we use it, the SWOT analysis program. What do you mean by SWOT analysis? Then you look at the strengths, and the strengths are those things that you have internally that would help you to meet your goals and your objectives.
Weaknesses?
Your weaknesses, those are internally as well, that would set you back. And you have the opportunities, those are available outside of your immediate control. And your threats, also they're outside of your immediate control. So that's an important thing that must be done or should be done. As I said, there are other analysis, other ways of analyzing your performance. But I think that one is useful. I don't know if it's the exact approach. When that is done, you are able to identify what are your critical issues. Right? What are the things that are key towards you achieving your goals and objectives? And this, I am speaking about at the program level. Right? So the pharmacy department will do that. Public health will do that. And they prepare their own corporate plan. After you identify your key, your critical issues, you have to look at the resources now that you have available. And this is where you identify what you need to deal with those critical issues. So you may come up with it, you need more money to buy materials, supplies generally. You may need some money you may need some extra staff, and so forth. You identify the resources, and you can now cost all of that, and you present your request, your new request towards the ministry. Well, towards your ministry. Your ministry will take that from each individual program and bring that into one document, right? And that is presented to the Ministry of Finance. So if you have 9, 10 different ministries and the added autonomous departments, each of those units, each ministry have a day, sometimes 2 days, and the more important ones may even go beyond 2 days, where they have to sit with the Ministry of Finance and go through that document, reviewing all that is presented. And so they will look at your request for additional resources and decide based on the envelope that they have with resources, how much of that can be granted.
Mr. Weeks, what's the role of the politician in this whole structure? Because you mentioned permanent secretaries and other government departments. But what's the role of the politician?
We didn't get to them yet. Then that's why I told you it's a long process. They come in at the end.
Okay.
At the beginning, I'm sure that the Director General of Finance and Planning would consult with the Minister of Finance and in my day it was the same person as the Prime Minister. It was the same person, but now I believe he will consult with the Prime Minister.
Right.
And so the Minister may choose to sit in on the Ministry's meetings when they're discussing or come in at the beginning and make a presentation. They would participate in their own way, but this first part of the process is mainly for the civil servant.
All right. Well, we're gonna pick it up tomorrow on Wednesday. If you want to continue with it on Wednesday, Dan, you got anything?
No, we are out of time.
Okay. All right, Mr. Weeks, want to thank you very much. We're going to continue on this series, if I may ask, as we get into budget time on budgeting and the role, it function, and how it's done. Thank you very much, Mr. Weeks. Catch you on Wednesday morning. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
That was Mr. Weeks. Catch you on Wednesday morning right here. Same time, same place at OMG in the morning. Let's go take a quick break. Come right back inside with some more action.
Isn't it good to know that no matter where you are, you're covered by a company owned by Vincentions that understands your unique insurance needs? At Metrostate General Insurance Company, we've invested 50 years of service to guarantee that you have
You can win when you top it up, switch it up, side it up, under love. Easy wins with love. Easy wins.
Get the easy summer vibes with over $70,000 in cash and prizes. Just top up $10 or more. Activate a prepaid plan, switch to Flow, or bundle your home services to get your share of $70,000 in cash, data, Samsung Galaxy devices, shopping vouchers, and more.
You can win when you top it up, switch it up, side it up, under love. Easy wins with love.
No terms and conditions apply.
Big? How big? Like where it?
We have all endured the wait for 2 years.
I know you're feeling pain.
Now, our time is here for the Masquerade, the sweet sounds of steel, a showcase of Kaiso and energy like no other at MOn. St. Vincent and the Grenadines Carnival 2022, June 24th to July 5th. Vincy Mass, take nice again.
Single nice again, when I'm with my friends, we go party and never stop till we end up all in again.
When you buy 5 or more sacks of Argo cement at Korea's Hizzles.
Korea's Hizzles, terms and conditions apply.
Thinking of winning the lotto jackpot? Well, there is an easy way. Combo Play. Choose 4 numbers from 1 to 36. That's a combo 4 at the
Isn't it good to know that no matter where you are, you're covered by a company owned by Vincentions that understands your unique insurance needs? At Metrostate General Insurance Company, we've invested 50 years of service to guarantee that you have the peace of mind that you deserve. When it comes to motor vehicle, property, employer's liability, business insurance, and much more, we've got you covered. Our professional and friendly staff understands your needs and ensures you understand your options. Metrostate General Insurance Company.
Food Mart is the only place to shop for your month-end savings. Garlic, $2.75 per sleeve. Chicken leg quarters, $2.40 per pound. Chuck Wagon chicken franks, $5.60. Always Safe whole corn, 15 ounces, $3.10. Mini marshmallows, $5.75. Or your chocolate wafer, $4.10. Gatorade sports drink, $6. Hickory barbecue sauce, 18 ounces, $5.10. Paper towel, $3.75. 6-pack toilet paper, $5.95. And 3-bottle liquor special starting at $79.99. You know when you visit in store, you'll save more. Offer runs from May 27th to June 2nd, 2022. Caress distribution, terms and conditions apply.
We have all endured the wait for 2 years.
I know you feel the pain.
Now, our time is here for the masquerade, the sweet sounds of steel, a showcase of Kaiso and energy like no other at Sokomanon. St. Vincent and the Grenadines Carnival 2022, June 24th to July 5th. Vincy Mass, take the ice again.
Tingo nice again. When I'm with my friends, we go party and never stop till we end up all in a game.
No matter where we come from, the journey begins the same for all of us. There are no easy ways to achieve our dreams. The road is paved with determination and hard work, fueled by the love of what we do and the ones we do it for. At the St. Vincent Cooperative Bank, we share your vision to succeed. It runs generations deep. That's why we continue to take this journey with you. It's probably not what you expected from a bank, but we're not just any bank. We're the People's Bank.
St. Vincent Cooperative Bank.
Your penny bank, and so much more. For more information, call us at 456-1894 or visit our website today at www.svcooperative.bank.com.
Drink it up. Island Sips Plum Rose Water. We drinking. Taste the flavor today. Drinking Plum Rose Water from Island Sips. Caribbean fruit flavor. Island Sips. They mix their plum rose with their water. Island Sips. Plum Rose sparkling water. Grab a bottle now. Island Sips Plum Rose sparkling water. Beyond water.
General Hardware still has the best prices on steel, lumber, and plywood. So go on, compare prices. And if by chance you find a better price, no stress. Just talk to the General, and they will beat that price plus give you special priority delivery. Yes, General Hardware offers free island-wide delivery on most purchases, so you never have to worry about getting your goods on site on time. Plus, shopping at General Hardware is a pleasant experience with friendly, knowledgeable staff always ready to serve. What more could you wish for, huh? So come to General Hardware for proper service, lowest prices, free delivery, and see why nobody beats the General. Nobody.
The Soca Flight with in-flight entertainment from your favorite soca artists, performing live in concert and streaming live every afternoon.
In the water, 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 in the water. Knock, 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 knock. Wet, don't Charlie wet, don't Charlie wet, don't Charlie wet, don't Charlie. My chest, wet my head, no wet my foot down, wet my chest, wet my head, no wet my foot down. Wet my chest, wet my head, no wet me to foot down. Wet my chest, wet my head, no wet me to foot down. In the water, 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 in the water. Fellas come in do a set and find a hose. Fellas come in do a set and find a hose. Now turn them on. Turn all the hose them on. Wet my chest, wet my head, no wet me to foot down. Wet my chest, wet my head, no wet me to foot down. Wet my chest, wet my head, no wet me to foot down. Wet my chest, wet my head, no wet me to foot down. In the water, 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 in the water. Girl, when you push back, it's happiness. Girl, when you push back, it's happiness. So push back hard, 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 hard. Happiness, hard, 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 hard. Happiness. In the water, 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 in the water.
Get on board with the Boom Soca team on Flight 1069.
That is. That's Mario trying to sing it there. No, that's our boy Chow there, right? I don't know who the other person is. Who?
It's Shara.
Shara. And what is Shara singing?
In the
water.
In the water.
And who's singing the nursery rhyme part? Chowder. That's our boy. That's our boy. Chowder. That's our boy. Chowder. Our boy, meaning he's a boom. He's a boom boy. He's a boom. It's the afternoon. Oh gosh, my mouth is me there now. But I wanna talk about something here. But first of all, let us apologize for the no-show of Grabber. Well, let me deal with it.
You have to apologize.
Well, I am apologizing for announcing him, but he no show. I don't know why, but it's something about these young artists, and I wanna use that as a jump-off platform because I saw there was a massive discussion, which was started by Colin Graham, who said that this is next gen artist time, and the old artists and them need to stay out the carnival.
Shady and I were speaking about that this morning.
Really?
Shady and I were talking about how it's gonna be looking for the older artists because they don't compete in the rural competitions. So what is it going to be like? Because to me, watching the reaction and the crowd response for some of the performances at Georgetown and Barley, I say, boy, this reminds me of like fireman type behavior, like the way that he was able to compel and command them. It reminded me of that.
But how can we have a discussion about all artists need to stay out the carnival?
No, I don't agree with that. You can't say that.
But when the traditional, let's not call them the traditional art soca men and them, they have not really released anything as yet.
No,
so we don't have anything to compare the music with, right? And it is quite interesting that we have this discussion going on because according to Colin, next gen artists are running the route now. They control right now. But they're controlling among themselves because we've not had the fireman music coming as yet. Skinny and Problem Child dropped one. It's a combination last Friday. Busy Tone dropped one. But we've not really had the heavy hitters as yet. Right? And with regards to the new type party, so Grabber said that he was going to be here this morning. I do not think, and this is where experience comes in the industry, all right? And when you get a booking and you don't show, what will happen? What's the implications of things like this, all right? You cannot just go in a studio, put on a nice song, win a title, be popular. There's the other side of being an artist, right? Where the business side of it, where you need to have a management team or manager to say, this is just as important as this, and these are the things that I think that these young guys, for all you know, these guys are just doing a thing, they're enjoying themselves, and after carnival, they don't expect anything to happen.
A lot of them are organized though. A lot of them, they're organized and they have their team and all these things, but some don't.
Yes.
Some don't. And it's very important, especially if you don't know a lot about the business side of things, because you need those people to guide you. And it's not just a showing up thing, it's your money too. Because without the proper guidance, you don't have a full understanding of how you can actually make money and the channels that you have to go through in order to make sure that you get paid.
But you see, sorry for cutting you off, Bing. It's also it also happened because the whole industry, so to speak, is based on a festival. So the guys have grown up with an eater food mentality.
Yes.
So they just make the music for the festival. That's why when there was no festival, there was no music.
Yeah, but the festival is advanced now. The festival goes from St. Vincent Carnival to Grenada Carnival to Trinidad Festival and to North America.
So transcend the festival.
Well, that you were bringing another thing now to me because I'm wondering, boy, at the risk of sounding like a hater, how many of these songs
they ain't going past Beckway
be regional? No, well, like Shady was saying this morning, he's hearing Miradan's song in Grenada. But to me,
Grenada is an extension of St.
we are family.
Yeah.
We're family. Because I am close with Chowder, I know that his song is playing.
Which one?
In the water. It's
one
all
here?
over. Yeah. It's getting a lot of traction outside.
And they're getting international bookings for it as well.
Right.
Chowder?
Chowder.
Wait, booking. We book. I don't know. I'm just asking. I don't know.
I think that's England
Okay,
for sure.
All right. But let's grab a 5.2 for example. I'm putting in the new name 5.2. Right? Grabber came out and said, listen, in my opinion, I'm the biggest artist this year. Right. I am charging my price. Nobody don't come and tell me my price it's too much. I am charging 5.2. Right? I know this is what I want. If you have 5.2, don't call my phone. Those are his exact words. I saw his life. Don't call my phone if you have $5,000 to pay me. This is what I'm charging.
No, nothing's wrong with that.
Absolutely nothing is wrong with that.
I'm listening.
Your take.
No, I my thing is like you.
And the man back it up by winning titles.
Yeah, he won titles, and if that is what he think his value is, then so be it. Your price has to be based on a number of things, like. As he's saying, I'm guessing because of his songs, in his opinion.
He has the biggest songs.
He's the biggest artist.
Biggest puller.
And you also have to look at what your quote-unquote competitors are charging, because you're obviously going to be matched against other artists in terms of bookings. So that's also something I think has to be considered.
But it also can be a psychological thing too. He could be playing the mind game too. Okay? Which I know how that works. If you brand yourself, I am the $5,000 man, and you keep saying it over and over and over and over, it becomes a reality. Now, is this now Grabber's reality? Because he's now gone, as you said, he just won a title.
But listen, he said this before he won the title. So I'm
point.
telling you, the man went to say he
you can't
need $8,000. He going to raise that. Watch and see. That's why I was hoping he could come today.
Could he price himself out of the market now?
But he's also been consistent every year too, as well. I mean,
yeah, he has. He has a lot of. He has a castle.
Consistent, but where?
Well,
in St. Vincent.
In St. Vincent, because it's St. Vincent.
I understand what you're saying.
Okay.
I understand what you're
saying. Because it's St. Vincent, he's getting the bookings. It's St. Vincent, he's calling the price.
So my question is, can Vincentian promoters afford
to pay $5,000 to Grabber? Would it be Grabber alone?
Plus the other artists. If Grabber, he would have to be the headline of the event.
Somebody just said he's asking for 5.2, but his title that he just won is 4.2. 4.2. So he didn't win 5,000.
So he should tell them that prize money,
That he
shouldn't even enter that Grabber.
Yeah. If your price is 5.2,
Grabber, you enter a competition for $4,000, but you want to be paid $5,000, bro. Come on, man.
Your parents free. How much do you have to pay to enter?
No, you don't pay. They pay you. They pay you.
No. You have a registration fee and all that. Caller, good morning. Let's
what
see your thing.
Talking about which age you talking about? Who does pay registration fee to enter competition?
It's in Vincent. They do so. Come on, you have pay registration. You have pay registration.
What registration fee? I have entered. So
Caller, good morning.
Good morning, Mr.
Oh, Lord. I'll turn over now.
I didn't expect you to do this, man.
Hey, trouble now. Go on. Your turn. Go on. Argue with me.
I argue with you.
I want you to argue with me.
I heard one of the persons they said that this guy has a repertoire of stuff.
Both of them, Danielle and a repertoire. Danielle and Mario said that.
How far back you go?
You asking how far back Grabber go with this repertoire?
What was the first song?
All I need is more rum.
Yeah. Nice long time. Nice good while back.
That's a big song.
Shady, pull up the thing, man. Come be 2017. Let me hear you
call. Argue with us.
Okay, so he's just 5 years and 5 years. The repertoire 5 years, right?
That's
1 point away.
5 years.
Yes, 5 years. So that maybe that's why he's charging 5,000.
for how long will he start within championship or trophies?
Did he win a road match?
Never.
At any time? No.
No.
Well, this would be the first year.
Biggie dunked about $500 now.
You hear Pressy?
That is disrespect.
You hear where you going, Pressy?
That is disrespect.
The man didn't say 0.50 in it. The man said 5.2.
Yeah, but for you, so then if you have to hire, I mean, I really a big soca fan, eh? But if you hire Skinny Fabulous or Problem Child and Fireman. You have to get alone.
You take out the baggage. Listen, I remember the last year I did Firefest. And my last Firefest was with, I think it was Kiss. Or was it Iowa? When I called Nasim and Herrick on,
it was Kiss.
Was Kiss to book Fireman. Herrick told me $8,000. And that was how many years ago? Easy. That's how many years ago?
Right. So and how much Fireman charge?
Well, Fireman have to be like 20 grand now. No, I'm serious. Fireman have to be like $20,000 now. Herrick, don't let me talk about you this morning. What yourself? And I is a friend.
I mean, could this artist hold a show? I mean, like.
Oh, grab it, yeah. He alone could hold a show.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He could be the headline act. He can be the headline act.
So who gonna warm the stage for him?
Who gonna warm the stage for him? He warm the stage songs too. He gonna warm the stage for himself.
Nice.
He could. Now, and the question of the old artist, not the old artist, the traditional soca
the elders
artists,
are more or less.
And the new artists. Do you believe that the so-called old artists should stay out and leave the new artists, as Colin Graham said?
Well, for me, you know, the older people in the business that do songs, them guys here that do tune.
What's the difference? What's the difference between a song and a tune?
Okay, a tune is like a 90 just straight.
A 90 just straight?
A song like a dress is a shake.
Thank you. But listen. Why can't they coexist?
That's my point.
You think you think in Trinidad you could tell Marshall and Destra and them stay out because Pretty and Orphan and them men and Nyla? Way
nah, it's not good.
It's harmony. You can't. Matter of fact, they actually collaborate. I would like to see that. I would like to see some collaboration between, those who've been there and Amira Dan and these people, bring them into the thing and maybe create that sound. Because for me, I still struggling a little bit with the new.
You're old, man. You're old.
Still, yeah.
Someone said it's disrespectful. Now, this reminds me.
What the caller was saying?
This reminds me of maybe about 10 years ago when we had a year which we weren't going to have carnival or street bands on the road, and Splectron and Sergeant Simmons, the DJs. It's the DJs who started all these things, When there was supposed to be any bands on the road, Carnival Monday, and the DJs decided they're going to sing song. So Splectron came and he brought a song. They loop a thing and Sarge thing and they run the road and Black Eyes. These are the guys who took over the streets. And I mean, this reminds me of back in that time. Now, because the so-called new artists had 2 years to do a thing, produce some music. So they came and they drop it early and they catch everybody by surprise. And everybody run along behind them. All of a sudden we were the big guys anymore. We think that Vincy Marsh should be just about True Water.
They will do guest appearances.
Who do the old
guys?
So Skinny and Problem Child and Busy Tune.
Listen, man, we got no. Listen, man. These people have worked hard to pave the way for the younger ones, and you cannot. It is a disrespect.
Shady. That's why Shady don't play music. That's why Shady don't play
ever say that. If you want to say they don't need to enter certain competitions,
call every morning. Argue with us. Tell us.
Oh, good morning. Good morning.
Oh God, dude.
I should really be in this. I should be in competition, with all this nonsense I'm hearing today.
What is nonsense, Dave? Give us a song that you consider to be nonsense.
Wait, some of them ain't got no meaning that I can't even though when this guy says, I kill a snake.
Was that Raspo or something like that?
Whoop slaps.
Whoop slaps, I kill a snake.
You're fire fat man and so on. You're supposed to know these things. Huh? You better I sing about my ding-a-ling. My ding-a-ling.
Another one.
It's an insult to people's intelligence idea. When a man could come, when you could compose something in such a constructive way, you just hear somebody come with a one-line thing. Wine. Jump.
Yeah, but when Iowa was doing it,
literally over and over.
Everybody thought that was the
Oh, look,
thing.
grabber.
One deal with him for me, please. Our guest is here.
Go and tell grabber how all he been in here. Bad talking him. Bad talking this man.
What's the caller?
Give me something good, man. Give me something good.
So you saying you ain't getting good music?
Shady, bring the microphone.
I have to make my selection. I mean, I hear one or two things and so on. Okay, let me ask this question. Who you think is our most complete artist performing today? Who can sing your ballad? Who can sing your calypso, soca, raga, soca, and all? Who is the best we have here?
But it's not all about that, David.
What's all about?
Different artists have different strengths.
Oh, well, okay, I could understand, but some of them want to try everything and they want nothing. That's, I'm very critical when it comes to these things, and I'm hearing it talking now, which I would support, which I miss very much. You know, can't.
You run out I think the man. A minute today. All right, thank you very much. That caller dropped out. Okay, well, our guest is in studio. We're going to take a quick break and come right back. This is OMG in the morning. We got him inside. We're going to ring him out this morning. You just wake up the boy. Gabba 5.2 is in the studio. I didn't know your name from now. 5.2 is in the studio with us this morning. Let's take a quick break and come right back. This is OMG in the morning.
You can win when you top it up, switch it up, side it up, on the line. Easy wins with Easy wins.
Get the easy summer vibes with over $70,000 in cash and prizes. Just top up $10 or more. Activate a prepaid plan, switch to Flow, or bundle your home services to get your share of $70,000 in cash, data, Samsung Galaxy devices, shopping vouchers, and more.
You can win when you top it up, switch it up, side it up, on the line. Easy wins with Flow.
Low terms and conditions apply.
Match any 4 of the 5 numbers and win the Lotto jackpot. There's Combo 6, where you purchase 6 numbers for only $12. Match any 5 of the 6 Lotto numbers and hit the jackpot. How about Combo 7? That's a purchase of 7 Lotto numbers for $42. Match any 5 of the 7 numbers and you will win the jackpot. There are also Combo 3, Combo 8, and Combo 9 Lotto plays. Visit the NLA headquarters in Pauls Avenue or WhatsApp 495-6886 for more details. Lotto, you have to be in it to win it.
Protect the children. Yeah. Don't be afraid to speak out. Teach the kids their rights. Physical and sexual abuse must stop. Join me in this fight now. I want you to see suspect say among friends and families. See suspect.
We have all endured the wait for 2 years.
I know you're feeling pain.
Now, our time is here for the masquerade, the sweet sounds of steel, a showcase of Kaiso and energy like no other at MOnninG. St. Vincent and the Grenadines Carnival 2022, June 24th to July 5th. Vincy Bass, take nice again.
Tingo nice again. When I'm with my friends, we go party and never stop till we end up all in again.
enjoy the benefits of their years of driving experience. With Beacon's 50 Plus plan, you can expect a hassle-free sign-up, affordable fixed rates, and useful product bundles with your car insurance. Call BMC Agencies Limited at 457-1066 or log on to beacon.co.tt and get driving today.
Hassle-free loans for your every need. Cards have you covered, best believe. Cards ready cash is for everyone. Now free fast approval, hurry up and come. We got it all, we on the go. Cards ready cash, you already know. We got it all, we on the go. Cards ready cash, always ready when you're ready, let's go.
Courts Ready Cash, ready when you are.
We have all endured the wait for 2 years.
I know you're feeling pain.
Now, our time is here for the Masquerade, the sweet sounds of steel, a showcase of Kaiso and energy like no other at MOrninG. St. Vincent and the Grenadines Carnival 2022, June 24th to July 5th. Vincy Bass, take nice again.
Tingo nice again, when I'm with my friends. We go party and never stop till we end up all in a game.
UE Open Campus is in touch, no more than ever. We offer programs of quality, affordability, online, on-site, on demand, from undergraduate to PhD. Fulfill your dreams, acquire your degree at Open Campus. Come in and see us at UE Open Campus. Your success is a must.
Apply today. Visit our website at www.open.uwi.edu. You can call us at 456-1183.
This is Flight 1069. Destination Vincy Max with the Boom Soca team.
Well, we've got the man in studio with us. I say he's Grabber 5.0. What say you? Him? Yeah, that's his new name from now on. Grabber 5.0. Morning to you, Grabber.
Good morning, pleasant.
Morning.
What happened? You just waking up or something, man?
Well, yeah, boys, a kind of vibes, you know. Party hard.
Your party. How did your week? What was your weekend like last weekend? What did you do Friday?
My weekend on Friday, I was in OTR, just partying, just building our vibes, and then Saturday I was in Barley, and then I was in Camp Park, and then I was in Georgetown.
Wait. Saturday night you went to 3 different places.
Yeah, Saturday night.
Barley, Georgetown, Barley, Camden Park, and Georgetown.
Yeah, Georgetown was my last stop, you know, and it was the vibes.
It was the vibes.
All of them.
You know Danielle, right?
Yeah,
Soca.
Danielle.
Okay, good. You know everybody in here, right?
Yeah, I know everybody in
here.
Okay,
good. You just won. Before you get today, I saw you on a live recently.
Yeah.
Cussing. You was vexed, angry.
Yeah.
Like Hulk.
Yeah.
Saying that you're not performing for anything less than $5,000.
Come on.
Why?
Well, first off, you know, as an artist, you have to deal with appearance, right? and then appearance have to deal with clothing and how you're carrying yourself, your hair, that'll do. I mean, you need a brand new shoes, and the brand new shoes are like $500, and a brand new pants is like close to $200. The overs, and then you get a shirt, so that's basically close to $1,000, and $1,000 and $1,500 and $1,800 can't work, you know. And you have to play other dances and do other things, you know. And then you have to expand yourself in other regions and doing other things. So you need the money.
It sounds to me like then that you're speaking to someone in particular, like somebody wanted to book you, and you give them your price, and they turn you down. Is that the case?
Well, somebody told me I can't get the 500, which I had the 500.
The 5,000?
But the 5,000.
So a promoter?
Yeah.
Told you?
I can't get the 5,000. You gotta see somebody pay me the 5,000 first, and I show him somebody pay me the 5,000 first.
Wait. They said that in order for them to pay you 5,000, they have to see somebody else pay you 5,000.
Yeah.
That's messed up.
I wish now I got somebody paying me the 5,000. Then they tell me, yeah, that ain't saying nothing. I want to see somebody else pay me 5,000. So I was like, yeah, everybody paying the 5,000. Why you don't want to pay it? You know what I mean?
How did you feel when he told you that?
I feel kind of dumb because, I just, look up to certain people and give them certain support. And for certain people to say certain things, it just hurt people. They don't know how it hurt people, but it just hurt people deeply.
So this is someone who you looked up to and you give them support?
If it's a promoter, it's someone we look up to, We are always working with. And since I start the game, somebody we are always working with. So it's a promoter. Yeah, somebody have to.
Like, who's this person?
Well, there's no name, man. There's no name.
Let me call some promoter's name. And then according to your response, you're going to tell the room. Is it Splectron?
Nah, well, Splection and all, he talking a lot of bogus too. Splection, he talk like he has no sense. So I just leave it like that.
Okay, is it CDC?
CDC need to stop giving me handout and work with my price.
Herrick Horn?
Herrick, I ain't deal with Herrick yet.
Ain't you there? Luke
need to stop talk stupidness and stop crying, and he already pay the money.
What he need to stop talk stupidness
and crying?
And
he already paid the money.
So he paid?
Yeah.
He paid you the 5,000?
That's good.
Good. So who are the promoters we've got around here that don't want to pay grab a 5.2? 5,000. Who's that? Vinci Hotspot.
Boy, that is my boss.
You've got a management team. You've got a manager.
Same Vinci Hotspot.
Vinci Hotspot is your manager.
Yeah, but I just do my own thing, But it's just Vinci Hotspot every time, man. Big up to God,
Okay. How many songs do you have out this year?
I have out about 13 or 14.
When did you do? When you did these songs? When did you do these songs?
Well, I start releasing after the carnival, like Tech Home and just coming up from working for 2002. But I just had to build the vibes now. From way back down there, I just couldn't just jump into the carnival because I didn't feel the carnival energy coming around,
Right.
But I couldn't just jump in this. So I start doing songs like Tech Home, walking with, the whole pandemic kind of vibes. And I did songs like Party Again, You Feel You Couldn't Stop It. And then I did songs like Get On Bad. We did Keith Han. We did a lot of songs coming up in this billion vibes coming to.
And these songs are all done by one producer or different producers?
Most of them done by one producer, which is Power J.
Power J? Our Power J?
Yeah, Power J.
Power J from Boom?
Yeah, that's my official producer. That is a producer I just work hand in hand with.
You have any collabs coming up?
I ain't too sure. I supposed to try to get a collab with Bungie, but I know how that works. We're looking forward for that, for something special.
All right. Grabber, you've always been a controversial artist.
Yeah.
Is that by choice? Is that deliberate? Is this how you want? Is this how you position yourself? Or just that controversy follows you?
It's a troll, it's a man like to troll.
What do you mean?
Just cash trouble. In good way.
In good way?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like
now, the last time that Grabber name came up in real controversy is with him and his girlfriend. I don't know if it's really his girlfriend. Peaches.
What do you mean if it's really?
Is that a real relationship or is something that you manufactured just to push Grabber name further?
Well, it's both. Both ways.
So you're in a relationship with Peaches?
Yeah, but people like to see drama. They like the commerce thing now.
So you give it to them?
Yeah. Give them the vibes.
How's the relationship going now?
Well, the relationship, Well, I go down the down road through some kind of business problem that we had with this song that I written, so we end up in this fall.
You mean the song you wrote for her?
Yeah, it's a kind of man I really strict with my money. I don't play with it.
Well, clearly.
Yeah.
Clearly. All right, let's go Saturday night. You went to Georgetown. Who held that? Who was the organizer of that show, that competition?
G-Money.
G-Money?
Yeah.
That again, boy.
Boy.
All right, and the price was $4,000 first prize. Second prize was what?
15.
And third was
1,000 or 500?
$500. Now, you decided to enter. Was there a particular song you entered with? The song that you performed was the song you entered with? The song that we just played there. Was that the song you entered with?
Yeah, that's the song I entered with.
That's the song. Why that song? Because you got 13 songs.
Well, I had sing the Iron. That was the last song that I said I would hold back for the vibe for the carnival and do the Iron and, do Soca Monarch with it. But after I start doing the local Soca Monarch now, the rural Soca Monarch in my community now, I lost by a low 1 point and things, so I kind of feel down, and I as a man don't like feel down, so I went back in the studio the next morning and draft up something heavy.
Wow.
Something Soca Monarch like, something they need much lyrics but have body, that could break down and get the strength and get the energy and get time to rest and shell the place. Yeah, so that was the whole vibes there.
So this song came after that competition. Yeah. How long did it take you to write the song?
That song, I don't write songs, so that take me like 25 minutes to just record it.
It's crazy.
I don't write music.
Okay. Now this is a song playing in the background here.
Yeah.
Shady, bring a little bit of that song for me, please. Let people hear the song that he went back in the studio after the Soca Monarch and Barley and decided he was gonna do to come back and win the thing. Grabber 5.2 is inside with us this morning. Yeah, man. Yeah, just now we could just say 5.2. We don't have to say Grabber, just have to say 5.2. Earlier on, before you came in, we were having a discussion about new artists versus old artists. That's how it is. I don't like the idea of saying old artists. I just like saying the seasoned performer.
Well, he's a new artist,
You can't be a new artist. When you started singing soca music?
How?
2017.
Oh, come on, man. That's not what he is.
What he means in comparison.
Here we go now. Remember, we ain't had the 2020 carnival. We had the 2021. We only had the 3 years. Going up like 2019. And then I had this year. So it's just like 4 years I didn't need kind of arena. Now. You understand?
Okay. So do you think that the most seasoned artists should stay out of this year carnival and let the new artists do the thing, have a time?
Man, I think the new artists, most of them need to work because most of the children are listening. I'll give them my advice. They need work in it, man. They need body. They need strength, man. You know what I mean? And you can't bash the old artists and think you can run through the thing if you can't do the kind of quality work because the soca, the vibes of the culture go look kind of bow down now. You understand? Because most of the children are listening. I go tell you straight. Boy.
Give me one. Give me one. Give me one. Come on, this is OMG, man. This is OMG. We talk with mine here. This is OMG. Which song you heard that you thought that shouldn't even be played?
Well, Boy, I don't like bash people music.
No, you ain't bash it. That you know. Your personal. Okay, which song is not your personal favorite?
Well, young.
What do you think is shoppiness?
Man, the artist sugar the vibes. You gonna know when people start booing.
You're afraid, man. You're afraid. You think you got your car afraid.
No,
your
I
car
don't
afraid.
I don't
You've heard a song.
I just don't like good on
5.0. You've heard a song. They say that you say, but wait that.
No, I don't like good on into people walks, but I been hearing a lot of stupidness.
But give me one. Give me one. I just want one. I will move on from that. One.
Man, just play a tune that song loopy.
How Chowder come into this now?
Wait. He did not say Chowder. He did not say.
I didn't say Chowder. I said how Chowder come into this.
It's a lot of that song very loopy, just over and over and over and over and over and over and over, and it just killing
touch me head, touch me.
It's getting true. It's getting true because it's a wrong certain season, certain fights for certain things, but going out of the country with that, boy, you're gonna need help. I'm telling you. You have to get songs that would bang outside the country and inside the country as well. You know, good vibes.
Which season artists that you've heard so far this year, or even years gone by, that you admire based on their quality writing and production quality? Vincent. We taking Vincent now.
Well, you don't know General, of course. I was a General.
Skinny.
And then, Problem Child and and then James E.P. and then Luther, and then there's a whole lot of people out there that's writing good music, and Danielle, of course, too.
Yes.
Everybody just writing good music. So.
But that's nice.
Right. I mean, just vibes.
Are you happy with so far what's been given so far? Generally, and I'm not talking about any individual song right now. The plateful of music that you've heard so far that's been released.
Boy, yeah, as I said, some of the new artists will getting through these kind of new music, so that means everybody getting play. Old, young, you get something, sing something, just bring something, just bring a vibe.
Just bring a thing. I said the reason why I think I'm seeing and hearing all of these new things is because the traditional season artists, they've not released music as yet. What do you say?
Man, that ain't have nothing to do with it, man. It's just everybody gotta get play. Everything gotta get shell this season.
You feel like the direction of music is changing towards the sound that the younger artists are creating now?
Yeah, the vibes right now, the whole writing ethic, like my writing ethic is changed plenty, Songs like we were talking about, like more Ayan and the way how I putting it on, like, hey girl, comes like I talking to a girl and she in the party, and people can relate to certain vibes. Songs like Keith, songs that's on the street, a local comments or whatever going on, that is the whole vibe. So basically the writing ethic change is more on the ground than making good vibes.
Earlier on, we were talking, and a caller called in, and we talked about you and what you asking to be paid, your 5.0. And the caller asked, can you carry a show by yourself? And we said, yeah, you got that much music. What makes you different? What makes you think you deserve $5,000?
My fans, my fans, Money Nation. My fans say 5,000 is the thing, and that is the thing.
If I'm to go to Victoria Park, book the park, pay money, get stage sound system, lights, security, and decide I want to have a show, can I book Grabber alone and say, I did my cast is just you?
Boy,
can you carry a show by yourself?
I could carry a show right now, this season, this year, anytime forward in the future. Yeah, just book me. Let's see what happens.
And I will make money.
You must make money.
Man, confidently, boy.
Yeah, you must make money. What I have to deal with too is the promoter. The promoters is the one that have to push their show. I push it myself and I push it my fans to be there, So you have to make sure the show present to people that people can see and feel the vibes. If people ain't feeling the vibes, they ain't gonna come. They go to another show. If they have another show to go to that, they feeling the vibes too. So you can't blame the people for not, Yeah, the right place at the right time.
Okay,
right things.
I've got a promoter on my WhatsApp here, and he just asks, hi, can you ask Grabber if he has a US or Canadian visa?
I have right now working on my Canadian right now.
But you have your US?
I used to have my US. I don't have my US. I have to deal with that.
Wait, it expired or they take it away?
No, I working on everything.
So you don't have a US visa?
No, I don't have.
So you can't travel to the US to perform?
But the Canada are working on everything. You understand? I'm working on one first and then I'm working on the other. So everything takes time. So when we deal with the Canada, then we know we're going to travel Canada and then we're going to travel to the US and then we're going to travel things. And we're traveling everywhere right now. And basically all the thing going right now is diplomatic man looking for things. So
you want to be a cultural ambassador. That's what you mean.
As a culture man, I dealing with carnival right now. Who you think leading the carnival right now? I is the one had the carnival on my back right now like a book bag. You understand?
So you say none of the cultural ambassadors like Busy Tone or Fireman, all these, they make carrying carnival.
I is the culture boss, I is the voice of the people, I is the media man, I is the TV show man, I is the grabber springer. But they just don't see it.
What makes you so confident though, Grabber?
I tell you, I is the media man, I is the people them voice, I is the choice, I is the grabber springer, I is the man pan the media, I is the 5 grand and 5K.
5.0.
I is the man who get the message cross fast, I is the man who boss music fast, I is the man who do everything fast. You understand?
So Grabber, you're taking everything this year in terms of like road march, everything.
Right now, we got with drinks on the street now, rum and ginseng. First we say village rum and strong rum, now we had the rum and ginseng. So if all I want to get the business thing moving, to just hit me up. You know what I mean? They think pumping like village rum. Strong rum.
So you don't want more rum anymore?
Nah, right now we working, we just extending we business levels now, showing people we could do now.
Okay, let's take our listeners back to 2017 with the more let's reminisce a bit with Grabber 5.0. Shady, when you're ready, just bring it there. Let's remind the people that this is the man, this is the voice that you hearing on this big one.
Big mix chateau, village rum and strong rum.
I've been to a place, right? A crazy place. A place called Store Studio. Where we ain't gonna behave.
Mr. 5.0 is inside with us this morning.
Yeah.
Pay the man his money.
It's
money.
5.0. I didn't go to the show on Saturday night. I saw a bit of it on social media. Relive that experience with us.
Well, boy, thanks to God first, boy. Because it's so much running up and down late night in late roads and things, bending corners and full speed and things, trying to catch that show. To, give me fans them the vibes. And second, thanks to my fans, I can't do nothing without my fans. My fans them kind of crazy. Sometimes they get real disrespectful, like, I hear them booing artists. I don't like when all the boo the artists and things and tell them to come off stage and pour and grab a finish. I don't like them kind of vibes. But, I reached there and it was Bay Shellings, boy. Whole Money Nation fully.
What position you performed in?
I performed last.
Well,
so you were at an advantage.
Hey.
No, I was an advantage. We had a pick. We had a number.
Oh, you picked?
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's what you picked? You actually? Okay.
You didn't buy. You didn't buy.
Because sometimes it is exchange.
Buy a position.
If you ask everybody manager, boy, they was there when I picked the number.
That's nice that you got that number.
You had some manager was there, and Jenna manager was there, and everybody was there. Pick the number.
Okay, you had dancers with you, backup dancers?
Boy, I tell you, me as a man, I don't walk with no posse. I just see, well, everybody walking with their own, posse with flags and things. the whole of it is my posse, you know. I the sick bad man. I sing about, you know, all the posses in St. Vincent. I represent for all the posses, so I don't really work with a crew. I just go out and meet my crew.
Right.
You know, I just go out and meet my dancers. But you know, in the big yard now, that's when we're gonna work with little dances and things. You know, I don't really.
We ain't get to the big yard. We get to that.
Yeah.
We get to that. Yeah.
But when I go out to them small little soca monarch, wherever I go, and if I go camp park, my fans is there. So that's where I work with.
Small little soca monarch. Jeez.
So when your name was announced on stage, what happened?
Boy, the place start go wild.
Turnover.
People start screaming. People start jumping up and things, swinging and all kind of thing. I wonder, boy, if I in a kind of zoo, if I in a kind of place where I ain't supposed to be. I watch because them people call me on stage at like 5K now. I say, what 5K? The money So it was a whole good vibes, man.
But did they know what song you were gonna perform? Your fans, did they know what song?
They know the song, man.
They knew that you were gonna do that
because
song.
they know we already lost in my community barrel already with the iron.
Right.
So I just feel it had need more speed and energy and more pumping, so they know that was the one. Yeah, I forgot with the Jenna and that. So they know that was the one that we need. And you know, he just put himself in a trap too. Cause the fans were just waiting for him too.
Who him?
Jenna boy. You know, when we lose that 1 point, he just feel, boy, yeah, you can come back and just take that and just go again and just win and just, boy, no, it's a monster behind the thing. The young general go come for that, boy.
Jeez, 5.0. He was your closest rival, you would say?
Well, that was the rival in the street right now that everybody said was gonna take the Soca Monarch, you know. So right now it's a new boss behind the thing. You understand?
Okay, let's go big yard now. Victoria Park, Soca Monarch, the big Soca Monarch.
Well, yeah. We talk about the big yard.
$25,000. First prize.
First off, when they talk about the big yard, you know, a lot of them say they run the place, a lot of them is a coward, you know. Oh, Lord. You understand?
What do you mean? No. What do you mean by that? Huh? What do you mean by that? A lot of them are cowards.
Well, as you say, the old artists, a lot of them run the place, a lot of them is a coward now. You understand? And when we reach, they're going to show them how coward they be. It's too late. Can't bring one tune and mash up the place.
But Soca Monarch is one tune. It's one song, Soca Monarch.
Remember, you support the people them too now, because people them go through a lot of things, like, you know, the suffer eruption and thing. Yes. And then the whole vibe was done, and then the COVID thing, and then people was kind of bored, and then you had to get the grab a spring there and the media to keep the people going with Winter Puss and everybody just bringing energy and bringing vibe. But just before because I just can't see my fans, them they bored and they crying and thing and can't go outside go party. So I kind of way I just change up the game so I could, you know, relate with my fans them inside, and then after that we start doing music like Tecum and think we just feeling the party vibes.
Hold on. Pause it. Somebody reach out to Dr. Richards for me, please, and ask him to give us this morning. Oh, he just messaged. Oh boy, he just said he didn't get the link. So could we reach out to Dr. Richards for me, please, and tell him, ask him if he could just accommodate us this morning, because we have the Mr. 5.0 with us this morning. Yes. You were saying there when I paused you, what were you saying?
What I was saying, right? We was walking through the whole pandemic.
Right.
When people was in their house, you know, and they can't come outside to hear Grab a Finesse and see Grab a Finesse. I wanted a way that they could see me and hear me and I could speak one-on-one with my fans.
Right.
So we had a little show called the Grab a Spring and where I just go and relate to my fans and, you know, giving people other opportunities out there to get a little shine as well.
Right.
You know, it was a whole vibes in the pandemic vibes, and then we move on to the music vibes where we do the Tecum.
What's Tecum? That's another song?
Yeah, that's another song.
Louis Shady, we got that there? Let's say Tecum, because I wanna be able to relate and connect. I know the songs, but I don't know the names. All right, so let's hear a bit of Tecum. That Grabber just said that was a big one. Let's go, Shady. Hold on. Hold on. You not vaccinated?
Yeah, I'm vaccinated.
But in your song you say people want to take the vaccine, but you're not to do it.
I see how the vaccine work out for you, the carnival vaccine. I promoting the vaccine. It's just both ways. You don't have to do something you don't want to do, or you could do something you want to do. So whatever you want to do, you do. You want to take the vaccine, or you don't want to take the vaccine, it's your choice. You can't tell people what to do. So that was the song about.
Last night I saw someone on social media. I mean, social media, you took over social media from Saturday night up to now, right? And last night I saw someone saying that Grabber need to pay close attention to himself and look at the career of Blacks. You know Blacks, is right?
Yeah.
The artist who just died.
Right.
I tried to, I was looking to see what they meant by that. What do you think? What do you think?
Me, a lot of people should say I should be the next Skinny, I should be the next Fireman, I should be the next this. But if you pay attention, I can be the next Grabber Finesse. You understand? That's why I named Grabber Finesse. And that's why Grabber Finesse is ringing bells, because I is the Grabber Finesse. Got the next somebody. You have to work hard. You have to work from small to up there, to be where you want to be, So, Blacks is a big artist, a very big artist. Respect to Blacks, RIP to him. It was a very, very good artist, a big artist. But, Grabber Finesse just want to be Grabber Finesse. I don't really want to be somebody.
Do you take care of yourself, for example?
Yes, I take care of myself. My parents is not here. Recently I bought a property, for my birthday, my 24th birthday.
Right.
And then right now
How old are you?
I'm 31.
Okay, good. So 10 years ago you bought a property.
No. I bought it for my 31st birthday.
Oh, for your 31st? I thought you said 21st. Yeah, 31st birthday.
I bought it for my 31st birthday. I'm 31 right now, and right now I'm doing a little renovation right now,
Okay.
And then after that, I'm looking to buy a little transportation, and then we're looking to make some move. Well, as I say, I fly into foreign.
Right.
For the summer.
But you need to get your visa. You need to get your
Yes,
visa.
I'm looking for that right now.
When I say do you take care of yourself, your health, I know you drink. I know you drink.
As I tell you,
I know you drink.
I take care of everything.
You drink. Do you drink? I know you drink.
Yeah, I drink.
You drink strong rum. All you need is more rum.
After a while, I just stop drinking rum and take my little tonics and my
Okay.
fill-ups.
Do you smoke?
I
You smoke weed and cigarette. What do you smoke?
Weed. After that,
you smoke weed, right?
After a while, I just stop that too and just take a little clean out too. So, as I say, I just take care of myself.
Do you have any like I'm diabetic? Are you diabetic?
Yes. No.
You're not
I'm
diabetic.
I don't have
you
diabetes.
You have high blood pressure?
I don't have that as well.
What do you have?
I don't have nothing. I just take care of myself. You ask me if I just take care of myself.
Right.
I tell you punctual.
You just smoke, you just drink.
I just take care of myself. I didn't good health and strength.
You're a bit overweight. Like I am too. Right?
I was born overweight, you have to say. I was overweight since I was small. So overweight is me.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
What's your average meal like? What do you eat?
And I feel I lost plenty weight because I wasn't this small.
Right.
I was this big.
What do you eat? What do you
Me?
Yeah.
I eat anything.
Everything. Everything.
Yo, Baz, I ain't gonna eat certain food and die, boy. I wanna live my life here, bro. I take care of myself, and when I die, I die. I don't want to eat fish and then I die because I eating fish and you eating pork. You understand? And I don't want to eat ital and then you live in half a pork and the ital man die. And then the ital man live and you die off the pork. You understand?
Right.
So it's just how you basically live your life. You have to be and just live
Do
your
you
life.
exercise?
I just exercise upon a regular. You understand? Very regular too.
What do? You just run, you just walk fast. What do you do? You have a trainer? Do you have somebody? I could send you Lyndon James to what do you do? What do you do?
I do the exercise plenty with it.
Okay, all right.
Where you just
right.
work your whole body, your nerves, your bloodstream, everything.
Okay, all right, good.
Your hand.
In other words, children, he swims.
Yeah.
All right. For the rest of the season, you got any more songs to bring out to release?
We have one more song from Kobayashi.
Okay.
Which I think I might be the last one. That's the Sick Bad. That's the Sick Bad Vibes Day, the Sick Bad Part 2. But we've been holding it back because we always hold back something for something.
Okay. So come on, in the big yard. Which song you gonna go with the one that you won on the weekend with?
Next song I'm always up in your class, yeah. Can we some fancy people come to play mass, yeah? A lot of people didn't play the mass last, yeah. Hold on. Boy, it's Money Nation fully. Boom. We don't play with it.
You don't play with it. What's the rest of the season is gonna be for you? Next weekend, what's happening?
Well, I'm booked out, you know. I try to tell the promoters, boy, call fast. Even if it's in August, boy, call me, boy.
And they have $3,000. You taking it?
Well, it depends on certain events. You know, we go look at certain things in certain arrangement, and then we give you the $5,000 and then tell you if it look like how you talk about, then we go take.
But it's $5,000 you're dealing with.
$5,000. You can't tell me, boy, my ticket going to be certain thing and my arena is certain thing. I can only expect certain sort of crowd, and then I go there, boy, your ticket way up there, and then people way there, and then I go tell the boy, remember the $5,000? And I tell her, if you look at certain one, I'm gonna get a discount. Yeah, pay the $5,000.
One of the things that I agreed with you with Grab on that live is when you said that when we bring in the overseas artists, we pay them 10 times the amount in US dollars.
Right now, like for instance, right? You go do a show, a small show for like $20 around the place, and right now, not to bash nobody's show, but the other big shows, them like Black Raven, H2Os, right now, the tickets already booming, like going to 100. So it's 100 people, it's like 100,000.
Right.
You understand? So it's just 100 vibes. So look at $5,000 can't kill people, you know, brother. You understand? When you look at certain things, $5,000 can't kill people.
Okay, let's look at the direction Carnival is going generally from the standpoint of the local promoters as opposed to the CDC events.
CDC, well, I've been looking into my performance royalties with CDC that they've been taking out the Soca Monarch, and that's the whole reason why I don't really like up Soca Monarch to the fullest, because the money is very low, and then the performance royalties that they've been taking out of the artists, them that you're performing and you can't get your performance royalties, that is very bad.
Well, what do you mean by that?
Huh?
What do you mean by that?
Well, they can't get your performance royalties.
What is performance royalties?
Performance royalties is a royalties you get for when you perform at an event. You know?
So you expect CDC to do what?
To pay when they pay the license, because they do pay the license, but they just don't pay performance.
Okay. So you want them to take out that money?
Yes, but you know, a lot of shows don't do the license and things, so it's not a license things. A lot of radio stations too don't pay the license to artists get the music for the
get paid
for the streams and whatever. But not to bash nobody thing, that nobody, because I have sense about the things, but I don't just work with certain people with certain things. So you understand, for CDC to take out people performance royalties and be streaming people music and all kind of platform and making money.
Okay, like pay-per-view and these things and all these things.
And we actually putting in the work and a lot of streaming going in and a lot of money making for streaming, and for take that away from us, I think that's you're robbing me.
Okay. From the inception of the Soca Monarch in St. Vincent, the prize money have been $25,000.
Boy, that money is too small, boy. $5,000, 5 show, that already that money there.
How much you think would be enough?
Boy, I'll be in the hundreds, I'll be like close to 100,000 up in there, going 150. You understand? That way we supposed to win.
Why?
And it's not for soca. And why watching too is a real smart man, I tell you. It's not for a soca artist, for you to forget Soca Monarch, the biggest show, for you to make the money and take the money and give the Calypsonians that nobody don't go.
But why not? Why not?
I feel the Calypsonians making more money than the soca artists, and the soca artists putting in.
Says who?
Well, I telling you.
The soca artists will perform every weekend.
The soca artists, the soca monarchists would do the all the work for basically all the shows, panorama to balance
but
back.
Don't
everything.
you think that the biggest show has a social responsibility to take care of the other shows?
I feel you need to just, boy, even though certain shows not working out, just blank out the thing. You understand?
So do you expect to see a carnival without Calypso and Pan? Just pay grab is $100,000 for Soca Monarch?
If you can't promote the thing the right way, to have it pushed the right way, and you're getting it off the right way. Because certain things, if you put certain things free, you might make a money off the bar or something. You just can't look for money for certain things, and people not interested in certain things.
What do you think Carnival should be, Grabber?
I feel Carnival is a show that should give back to the people and boost the culture to move on and get people to come in like travelers to get something to do.
But you don't want to see Calypso and Pan.
I want to see the country out there. Let's try work and pushing the artists out there So when people come in here, they couldn't know about the country. You understand? It just can't be one to the people, bro. I have to give.
What do you mean one to the people? Who's the one to the people?
Listen.
Who one to the people that you see and hear about that is being pushed?
Listen.
Do you think it's one to the artists being pushed in St. Vincent?
It's not one to the artists being pushed, but it's one to the artists just feel that, yeah, that's the only artist that can make it.
And who's telling them so? Who's telling them that?
I don't know who's telling them that.
So, you remember there was a delegation that went to Dubai.
Right.
You think that you should have been a part of that?
Well, once I'm making good music for the country, like what I doing now and get the country on the back right now, I should be a part of something.
So why won't you consider? Why do you think you won't consider?
Well, they just feel like some artists don't do the work. Like it's not culture. I say that they can't culture. I don't push St. Vincent culture. So when I say,
but how you expect to represent us and be a cultural ambassador? You don't push Vincy culture.
But that's what they say.
Oh, that's what you think. Okay, that's what they say. Okay. I thought you meant that. That's what you meant.
Okay. People, you know, getting on bad for mass, and most of the time you hear my music, some represent for St. Vincent. And then you telling me no, I can't be a culture ambassador. I can't rep my country. I am not my country. I am not my people. You understand? That what you telling me, innit? That certain people now, they from the country, that like I is a deportee. You understand? I not from here. I just send a tea from whoever is the ambassador. I feel everybody from you reach to a certain level or a certain point of stage, you should be an ambassador of pushing the culture forward, because we need to push the culture forward. You know what I mean? So
Mr. 5K deserves to be a cultural ambassador.
Come on.
That's what you're saying.
Come on, of course.
On what grounds?
On all the grounds. Moving the culture forward. Moving the country forward.
You just drink rum, you just smoke weed, you have promiscuous sex. Is that a good definition for cultural ambassador?
Well, if you want to put that in your culture, bling, that is your culture. You understand? Because you putting it out there. You understand?
But so, that's what you told me you do. You told me. You said
I tell you,
you smoke weed and drink rum.
No, I don't just come out and say, bling, I just smoke weed and drink rum. You ask me something, I'm not going to lie about it. I don't put it out there like in a song. Smoke weed, drink rum, boss gone in my thing.
All I want is more rum.
Yeah.
And, you put that in a song?
Yeah, that's carnival vibes.
Oh.
Where you drink water in carnival?
That's exactly
do you think people like Mr. Grabber 5.0 is responsible for the crime that is taking place among young people, the violence? That's the conversation that's being had right now. The music, people like Grabber, who should be cultural and bad. The man right now who's out front carrying the culture on his back like a book bag, according to you.
A low minimum wage just cause crime, and I don't think nobody working for me. It was when people can't get certain amount of money and they have to suffer and the family hungry, people start to think different. And nobody ain't working for me right now. I don't have a company. So if money is low and people can't get to feed their family, things gonna happen. So you gotta ask somebody else that question who have a company, who people working for. Nobody work for me.
You can't prepare for me this morning hour, eh? Like we need more time? We want more time or what? Eh?
Well, yeah.
Bring it back again.
As a sibling, I the voice of the people.
Shady, bring back a big one from him. Bring back a big one. We got Mr. 5.0 with us this morning. Yeah? Must apologize to Dr. Richards. He will be with us tomorrow morning, alright? But let's go. Bring back another one. We come back with Grabber. Dan, your turn.
No, I know that, we were talking a lot of the business side, and it's pretty impressive to, hear you talk about the business side of things, because we know some artists, they know nothing about those things.
Yeah.
Are you, registered and everything, like with Echo or Cart?
Echo.
Okay.
Echo right now.
Okay.
You seem set on being a cultural ambassador. Do you know what the others would have done to have reached to that status?
Well, I don't know what they're doing brother. But if I'm talking about culture, I could talk about me. I don't know what they've been doing because they haven't been releasing music since, But bling, it's just a vibes, Culture to me that is like a sham, like a sports thing now. Like you're just going out and drinking and doing what you say.
Let me get to it. How involved were you in politics?
Me, I is not a really politics man. I is a politics man if the money is right and they call me. I is a businessman.
So if we have a snap election and Julian call, what you tell Julian?
Well, if Julian call and the money is enough and then somebody else call and the money is right, I take the one where the money is right.
So it ain't matter, you perform anyway.
I perform.
But how you expect to get cultural ambassador?
Because
what think it is?
Wait, it's whose money right, bro? I deal with myself. I don't deal with people. People gotta help themselves. I gotta try to help myself. So once your money is right, I walk in.
Okay.
I don't pick side of things.
Okay. Is there any artists that you would like to do a collab with? Local artists.
Local artists. Well, it's not like I have all the opportunity to do a collab. When the time is right.
When the time is right.
Yeah. It's not like, boy, I can't do one with Skinny, I can't do one with Problem, I can't do one with James, I can't do one with Fire because I can't do one with Danielle. It's just when the time is right. We just build a vibe and do something. I could work with anybody.
Okay.
Yeah.
You think you're gonna have a good season?
Man, yeah.
Okay.
I feel.
He is having
He's
a
having
good
a good
season.
How much money you make so far for this season?
Boy, I've been dancing, boy.
Breakfast and grabber after this.
I hope you're paying your fair share of taxes, buddy.
Boy, I've been dancing.
You're having a time.
Boy, yeah. I paying my fair shares, bro. Right now, I taking care of the producers, make sure the producers, them good.
Right.
Everybody, I eat something, taking care of the fans, them. We did, last week, we did the Vans and Girls Part 1.
What is it? What is that? Vans and Girls?
That is like Vans with girls, my fans. Everybody will just meet up at a private location and we just turn up the system and start zest from there.
Do you promise to WhatsApp me the location of the next one, please, so that I can be there?
Yes.
Okay, good.
That one was very big, so we're doing the Vans and Girls
Part
Part 2. Because we win something, so look out for the Vans and Girls.
Remember you promised to WhatsApp me the location, okay?
Yes.
Okay, good.
So we just get a little case of beer and thing and we just go party when we win the money now. So it is a vibes.
It's a vibes. Somebody said a collab with you and Sita.
Yeah.
Boy, Sita is my girl.
Yeah.
Sita vibes. I would like to do the collab too. It's just when she actually we did talk about it, but it's just the timing. Me and everybody talk about doing a lot of collab, but it's just the timing, bro. I tell you, it's just the timing.
That would be a massive
Have you,
collab.
Throughout the whole COVID pandemic, a lot of persons caught COVID. Did you catch COVID?
Boy, I never catch COVID. Because I was in my house. Freak out.
From what?
Huh?
From what?
Just drinking. I was drunk. So I don't know why again.
Cultural ambassador. This is our cultural ambassador. All I want is more rum.
In the pandemic, I was drunk over like almost every day, boy, in my house. I just in my house just drinking. I have problems. I can't come outside.
I asked you already. You didn't give me an answer. Were you vaccinated? Are you vaccinated?
Yeah, I was vaccinated.
You're out performing right through.
Yeah, I vaccinated.
You gotta take care of yourself.
That's the first thing. CDC make sure ask me, about you vaccinated and they need the card to show.
Right.
So big up to CDC and make sure everything right for the carnival.
Right.
So a lot of the artists who you see might not. It's just they failing to do certain things when they not. What they're supposed to do and they're not doing,
Right.
Right. And they're just pushing out a bad set of energy. So sometimes you have to do the right thing, brother.
Did you encourage people to get vaccinated?
I am encouraging people. I as a leader, so I doing the right thing. But
come on.
I can't tell people
to do something
that they don't want to do.
Right.
I have it. I take it. There's nothing wrong with me. So if you feel you want to take it, you could go and take it.
Okay. And moving forward, you think you're going to continue to rule the roost?
Yeah.
To run the tongue?
Yeah. Because right now, no, release don't stop and releases don't stop. I have about 30 more beats to work with. Right? That's 30 more beats that I have to work with. So that's 30 more songs. Right. I have beats from somewhere, I have beats from Leicester.
What do you think is your formula that you've got? What is different about what you give?
Me, man, I could just stand up here and just sing something, you know, and just vibes. My vibes come from around me.
Right.
So I sing about the energy around me. You know, if I go off to catch fishing thing, and I go out one day and I catch a big fish and it make me happy, I guess it's about some kind of big fish.
Right.
You understand?
Right.
What you say, the lobster part, there's some girl them fat up, you come back like a lobster. You know, them time when I say fat up and they come back, they don't know what I mean, but them time I've been eating lobster, a lot of lobster is my freezer that I've been eating. So I've been just eating lobster and building vibes, you know, and just putting in a song. You know, I just stop drink rum and village on for a good while, and then I start drink rum and ginseng. So I just start singing about rum and ginseng. You know what I mean? Whatever I doing, I just sing about it. You understand? If I feel like pelting iron, I load the iron going on the place. I just get more iron. I just cut them up and just throw them. You know what I mean? So it's what I do. And if I feel the girl fall in love with the Rasta man, which I always do, so I just sing about that. Okay.
Are you in a committed relationship now?
No, but that's why I sing the Hey Girl again.
So you're not in any relationship?
You're single?
Right now?
Nah.
You're single?
I feel relationship is kind of hold my vibes down because in the last relationship,
which was Peaches. The last relationship was Peaches.
Nah.
You had another relationship after Peaches.
But in the last relationship, they know it's like enter my meet and I do wrong mingling certain crowd. I do wrong my friends, them boys, just problems. And even with Peaches, when Peaches see my fans, them hugging me and thing, it's just like problems.
She can't handle it. She can't handle it.
I don't like people get between me and my fans, bro. You understand? So I don't like people get between me and my fans.
So you're looking. You're looking for.
I ain't looking. I looking for money.
5.2 and up.
Yeah.
5.2 and up.
I'm looking for money, and then money bring everything. When you get money, you get power and respect. So respect bring everything. You know, the girl them start to respect your thing. You understand?
Anybody want to add anything as we wrap it up?
No, thank you.
Grabber, thank you very much for coming through. You are as good, as controversial as you are, and I really admire your style. You're marching to your own beat. You don't care what nobody else say. You're doing your own thing. You're collecting your 5.2, and you're walking.
Well, Martin Luther King said make sure you get freedom of speech when you're speaking. So I have to be free and speak what I gotta say. I speak my mind. You understand?
How next weekend lining up for you so far? Do you know us yet, or it's too soon?
My weekend is Barley. We're doing a more iron down there. We're doing a annual little show down there, the More Iron Show. So
what?
I'll make sure get the ticket and come support the thing. You know, More Iron. That they want.
Where in Barley this is going to be?
I'm going to be on the hard court. You know, they about to get everything steam up real fast, believe I tell you. So make sure you get your tickets them.
Right,
you know, understand? And it's a job master. That is going to be the first job master in St. Vincent.
What?
Oh, nice. Job.
Old aisle. Make sure walk
Love
with that old something. Because old aisle, we ain't doing no powder. That. We ain't want to go no powder, fat and powder and powder. We just doing old aisle. Strictly mass. So make sure come back and thing and strap. Get them girls ready for you know?
Grabber, for the promoters that could afford the five grand, how do they reach you for bookings, where to find you on socials and all of them things? Give us the information.
We tell you, it's original. Gmail, grabberfinesse at Gmail. Jeez. Once you know how to spell my name, you know how to find me. Grabberfinesse at Facebook, Instagram, Gmail, Yahoo. Anything you want to name is just grabberfinesse. And then my number is 71. I won't change it enough, but my number is 431-7084. And then you can reach Gata. I think I don't know Vinci Hotspot. Just link up Vinci Hotspot, man.
Yeah. Somebody saying you work hard.
Yeah.
You think you work hard?
I just work hard. I tell I do 3 shows in one night. And my vocals, them just get real humbug sometimes. You know, it's hard because you never know. Sometimes I just talk and just coming out my mouth and I hear nothing. Okay, let me put it to work right now. The Soca Monarch song from Saturday night. Bring the instrumental. Let me get a bit of it. Let me put him to work right now. Let me see if he was doing what the man named T-Pain. Yeah, or if it was really him singing. Let me go. Grabberfinesse 5.2. Here we go. Yeah.
What the Vincy Massive them there? For me drinking the strongest right now. Bring the rum, bring the rum, bring the rum.
Bring the rum, bring the rum. You know how to do.
Yeah.
Got that wine it up.
You ready? Shady, Shady, Shady. Bounce it, place it over. Whole place it over. The place it over. Whole place it over. The place it over. Whole place it over. Okay.
Concert series, man. Concert series. One time.
We outside. You see why when it's party, boy? That's why we have to get the
Go on, brother. Go on, go on, go on.
We have to get the 5K. We're drinking something strong out there. You got the rum, bring it. Money Nation fully. Yo, Shady. Yo, Shady. Who's it? Bounce it. Place it over. Whole place over. The place it over. Whole place it over. The place it over. Whole place it over. The place it over. If you make a drink right, watch. Make sure Shangam always up in your glass. That we some Vincy people come to play. A lot of people didn't know that the mass last. Hold on, hold on, hold on. I drink me rum and I get on bad. Strong rum in my camel bag. Nobody can stop me. Nobody can. A lot of them say they run the place. A lot of them is a coward now. Nobody can. Nobody can. Grab a finish, take over world. Calling me the young general. Watch me. Up there. Sing song for the carnival and sing song for the party hall. Hey. Watch we know. What's there? The place to know.
Hey. Whoa! Wonder where you go this morning. Yo, you're good. You're the best. You're good at what you do, buddy. You like me. You like me. You like me. You like me.
He's an energy guy.
Yeah. You like me. You're the best at what you do, buddy.
Yeah.
Keep it going. Keep pushing hard and continue to be creative. And we're gonna keep pushing for you to be cultural ambassador every morning. Grab for cultural ambassador. Grab for cultural ambassador. Listen,
you know how no song I sing that I do big up Vincy people, you know, man.
Yes.
So I just feel, boy, we working and pushing the music forward. When people been crying through the pandemic and thing, we're just working on building music. And it's hard. It take me thousands of dollars to do it because the music is like $800 the cheapest.
Wow.
So it takes me a lot of work and a lot of money to keep up and give the country a drive. So it's just not like, oh, Grab is singing and holding up the country and bigging up the vibes. And when everybody was keeping up Grab, I've been spending the money to make sure that happen. You know, and I've been putting my all in it to make sure it happens. So please, you know, try look out for the best of people and look out for the best interests of Grab a Fitness. So we get the music move forward and get the country moving, believe what I tell you, on a full speed.
And on that note, we're going to tomorrow morning. Dan?
Have a good day. Be safe. Be safe. Be safe. Be safe.
Outside.